Woo, man. Okay, so sorry for the extremely long intro, but I had to give me some time there. What a mess. Before I get into all of that, I just want to thank each and every one of you on the panel tonight, sticking around, taking my updates as they came along, and for the chat for sticking around too for the long delay and being 10 minutes late. So thank you very much. We got Flavio, House of the Collectibles, in the house. What is up, my man?
What's going on, bro? Thank you for having me again. As always, I'm excited to be here and hope you are doing all right, my friend. I know shit like that sucks, but
it really does.
You'll figure it out. You'll make it out on top.
Yeah, I appreciate you. We have two very special guests today, Flavio. I've already pulled them in because they're that special. They need to I was going to say they're not. The wait is here, there, boom, done. Zord, welcome, my good sir. Thank you for being here. Yeah, man. Let's go.
Man. Happy to be here. It's a Monday. It's a blessed day.
Oh yeah.
Ready to talk with everybody on the panel.
It's Monday. It is Monday. Man.
Is it me or is this show already just hanging on by a thread, man?
Dude, we are by a web. That I need to change the title of the show, hanging on by a web. But thank you for being here, Patrick. Means a lot that you decided to join us today. We were able to get 3 episodes in for the month of April because every other week there's 3 or 5 Mondays this month. So we're able to get 1 more in. We're going to go ahead and do 1 next week as well. So back-to-back weeks for the first time for episode 9. But how you figure, Justin? What is up, my man?
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing better now that the show started, and I got to keep my mind occupied.
Dude, was it like all I was envisioning was? Have you seen Deep Blue Sea?
Yeah.
LL Cool J trying to get his parrot, man. That's all I was seeing you do, trying to reach for your.
Kissing the cross,
my kids were coming downstairs like, get upstairs,
save yourself,
dude. Like I was to the point where it was so bad. Like I wanted to make sure everything was unplugged. That my mom was in town this weekend, and she's like, make sure you wear your rubber shoes so you don't get electrocuted. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay. I'm sure I'll be fine, but I guess you never know. So I'm like down there, man. I went to the store. So real quick, guys, if you guys don't know, and I won't talk too much about this, we'll get to figure talk, movie talk, and top or bottom. We got a really, really cool show. We have a fantasy draft that I'll talk more about. That should be a little bit more organized than the last time. So I go and get a wet vac because my basement flooded. This house is a year old. We've lived here less than a year, and luckily the basement's not finished. I always talk about taking the collection down to the basement once it's finally finished, right? Well, thank God that's a couple years away because that would have been way worse. But yeah, so we it was a big flood. We had some rain this weekend, and I noticed that some water was coming through around. We have a window down there, not through the glass, but like through like some concrete, just like lines. And today I get back from work, and it's like an inch of water in some places, and our rugs that are down there are soaking wet. And so I didn't really have time to get the Bugle 6 prepared like I usually do, but I am not the type of person that likes to cancel unless I absolutely have to. That sounds like I should, but I couldn't. I didn't want to cancel. We already have an episode next week. I couldn't be like, hey, next Monday we'll push it. I just couldn't, and I didn't want to let this panel down. I'm lucky to have them, so thankfully they were around for the updates. It was kind of a last minute. Yep, we're still going, guys. But because of all of that, the show may be a little unorganized, but we're going to have fun. We got 2 very special guests. We got Flavio in the house as well, and we're going to have fun, guys.
Is there a rain in the forecast
I hope
future for you
not.
guys? Or?
Apparently, it's not supposed to rain again until Thursday, but it's Wisconsin, and they don't know how to.
Yeah, man, your guys' weather, like, I mean, it was one of the most beautiful days we've had here out on the
Yeah.
East Coast. It was like 86 degrees.
Uh,
And when you hit me up with that, I was like, dude, what the hell? Is it snowing still over there? Like,
yeah, man, it was it's just a mess down there. But keep my mind off of it. Try to make tonight a fun show. And let's check out the chat real quick. We got Christian Cooper in the house. What up, boys? What is up, Christian Cooper? Thank you for being here, sir. The Jedi Knights watch. Cheers. I have a bottle of water, not drinking tonight. I feel like alcohol would probably just make me go a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it'll help me for a minute.
I'll drink for you, Brick.
Thank you. How you figure? Of course, this is going to be a good one. Give us a few minutes. I am telling a funny story backstage. Appreciate that. Is it about a flood?
It was.
Hello there, Evil Sneaker. Welcome to the Bugle 6, my friend. Hopefully you have a good time tonight. Obi-Wan himself.
Honestly,
Maybe we'll talk a little bit about Obi-Wan.
He just jumped in to say hey to pretend that he was here and he left.
Yeah, he's not. It's fine. It's cool. At least I got to see his name. His appearance. Flavio, let's effing go. Yes, sir. Yeah, Jedi, water damage really, really sucks. So I know I've told you guys before, maybe some of you guys know, my nephew Nick lives with us and he lives downstairs. So that's why we still have rugs down there, TV and whatnot. And so like a lot of his stuff is damaged. Like he's got books down there. His UCS Millennium Falcon, that's $850.
No
the box
way.
is completely damaged. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So luckily he built it already, but like he wanted to keep the box, the instruction booklet, like all that stuff. And so I feel bad for the guy. So yeah.
Is he like kind of like crashing upstairs until
he's gonna yeah. I mean, he could probably sleep down there right now because we got all the water up. We got a big fan blowing there, but I think he's gonna sleep upstairs. I'm like, dude, let's just stay up until like freaking 2 o'clock in the morning and say screw it, watch some Fallout, enjoy ourselves. So
there you go.
After the show, I might do that. Yeah, man. We got Universal Key. Evening, everyone. Evening, Universal Key. Thank you for being here.
Universal Key.
Did you did you know what I was talking about though? Those damp rid bags?
Sort of.
They're like you can like peel them open and then you just hang them up. They come with like a hook and you can hang them up around and it absorbs all the water in the room. And then, like by the morning time, it'll be a full bag of water. So
all right,
dude, I've never heard of those, man.
I was worried about my wooden stairs because I'm like, if these rot out, then. But you know what? We have warranty, so no matter what, we should be okay. Spoilers. Wow. Yeah, that intro. Spoilers, everybody. Hopefully,
dude, I have to watch the whole film.
Hopefully. Hopefully you guys aren't trying to see Amazing Spider-Man 2 in theater for the first time and not know what's gonna happen.
Can you imagine?
I was trying to base that whole intro around like my favorite Spider-Man and like, going through his eyes and all the fighting for the other Spider-Man and then kind of like at the end. But luckily I was able to use that tonight while trying to get some stuff.
You know what I miss? Can I speak out a little
Absolutely.
bit? You know what I miss, dude? I was thinking about Amazing Spider-Man 2. I loved that soundtrack. It reminded me of the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. Dude, what happened to big budget movies where bands would make songs for the movie?
I know, man. Like, yeah, like the original Spider-Man trilogy. Like they always had music. I think
dude from Nickelback, man.
For Underworld, right? Is that where Evanescence that song?
Maybe.
Was that Underworld?
Yeah, it might have been, yeah.
Maybe.
But wasn't that Rockstar by Nickelback?
Yeah. No, it was Hero.
Oh,
it was Hero.
Hero,
yeah.
And it had the lead singer of some other band. It was like both of them. I just remember the music video. And then don't forget Spider-Man 2, Dashboard. I mean, it wasn't made for the movie, but the music video had scenes from the movie in it. Dashboard Confessional, Vindicated, bro.
Yep.
So
yeah, that was
ooh, man, I get all warm talking about it. Yeah.
But I did love that Amazing Spider-Man 2 soundtrack.
Dude, it was great.
Even if you didn't like the movie, like some of that stuff against Electro was really cool. You know what I mean? Like there were some cool scenes. Hashtag fix Brick's basement. Christian Cooper's getting deluxe Toby in tomorrow. Let's go, man. I'm happy for you. I'm waiting for my deluxe Toby. I'm also waiting for my deluxe Scarlet Witch. It's been a while. I'm getting frustrated, but I understand it's all part of the business. You just got to wait, got to be patient. What would make me happy is dealing with this basement and everything. If I get an email tomorrow, like, you know, just saying it's on the way, that would make my week. So I kind of need that right now. Kind of need it. The Jedi Knights watch. I'm not drinking either, Brick. Holding out for when How You Figure is on Wolfpack Wednesday this week.
Yep.
How You Figure, Wolfpack Wednesday, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. It does look like Sneaker's still here. So what is up, Sneak? Miami's Nemesis. What is up, sir? You know what? I'm gonna cheers to you with the water. Because that's all I need is water, right? Yeah. All right. Oh, Jedi's getting Vader tomorrow. No way, dude.
That is.
Oh, F it. So he's just gonna buy it.
Oh, I thought. Did he have it on? He's just going full buy, or I thought he had it.
Yeah, maybe he's just like, you know what? Screw it. We got Manaha Collectibles in the house. What is up, Dante? Thank you so much for joining us tonight for the Bugle 6. I was trying to explain a little bit that my basement flooded, so I was not able to prepare as much for this episode, but hopefully we can still have a lot of fun. D-Lo the Collector, keep on bricking, motherfuckers. Let's go. Wolfpack, baby. All right. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. We got about 20 in the house. Hit that like button on your way in or on your way out. You know, give us some love. So, How You Figure's back in. Sorry about that, Justin. So let's talk a little bit about. I want to talk about some movie news first. Now, I wasn't able to get this really cool picture for George Lucas, and I know this might be fake. Okay, I know this might just be like a, you know, somebody putting it out there, but I've seen it on multiple sites. I read up on it. It sounds like somebody who worked with George Lucas kind of said something along the lines of, you know, from what I'm hearing, he's coming back or something like that, or don't leave it out because it could you know, it's going to happen. Do I believe it's going to happen? I believe in anything is possible, but I know it's not official and all of that. So I guess my question is, if it happened, okay. I'll start with you, Justin. If it happened, what would you want? Would you want him to work on a series? Would you want him to do maybe the Rey Skywalker movies? Would you want him to do something completely different? Maybe a Revan film or something? I don't know. Yeah. Just what would you have in mind?
If this ends up being true, I said it backstage, like, I hope it's not like some executive producer, some like, you know, consultant thing. Like, my thing is this: if you're going to throw his name around to generate buzz, cool. But if he's actually going to be involved, I would like for him to be able to go back to the live action movies. I mean, I think that would be just the ultimate thrill for all of us. You know, I don't want them to do this thing because I think that's what really messed up the sequel trilogy, among a lot of other things. But let one director do a new trilogy of films, like just one, you know, like, and that's what I want to see. So, I don't know, man. I was telling Steve yesterday, I was like, with George Lucas, him and like Spielberg used to help each other out all the time with their films, and even Robert Zemeckis with Back to the Future. So you can see a lot of that influence in all those movies that were coming out. I think we need to get back to doing that, man. Like that sure. To me was just a great time for blockbuster filmmaking. So, man,
yeah. Flavio, what do you think? What would you want from Lucas?
Well, yeah, I kind of echo off of what Justin said. I definitely would like to have him, you know, be hands-on more than anything. It would be great if he could do a trilogy like that and just be there for more than one film. But for me, most importantly, and I don't know if it's kind of like, you know, out of the way in, you know, the age that we live in, but it would be very, very cool for him to be, you know, working very meticulously on the set for me. That would make me very happy. And it would make me happy if he actually challenged, you know, a lot of the production teams that are working nowadays on working with miniatures again. I know everything is a lot of, you know, CGI animated, but for me, that is what a lot of the essence that Star Wars had back in the day. You know, it was a very practical sets. They had a lot of scale models. I would love to see him try to implement that again in present day. Again, like I said, you know, nowadays everything is, you know, fully computer generated. You have mocap, all that kind of stuff. That would be cool, but it would be cool if he kind of peppered in a little bit of practical sets like he did and he had to rely on back in the day, because you know that is what one Star Wars was known for at the time, with losing the blank now, ILM, the studios that, you know, worked on a lot of the films back in the day. They had to come up with a lot of like practical you know, sets and stuff like that. And even, you know, I never even knew it until I grew up, but as much as everybody hates it, the Phantom Menace, that was
Oh, come on.
one of the biggest films in the Star Wars franchise that relied on practical effects. So that whole like pod racing stadium and everything, that was all done with small miniatures and stuff like that. So that would be very cool if he brought that back. That's one thing that would be very cool to see for me.
You know, I love that. Flavio, that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. But when you brought up Phantom Menace, it reminded me of what Justin said last night on Sneakers live stream. They went on for 3.5 hours, by the way, but every minute of it was amazing. So
yeah, I caught up with that.
But I will say something that I love Justin for saying real quick, and then I'll get to you, Zord, is he said there's a difference between favorite and best. And that's 100% true. So my favorite Star Wars movie, because of childhood and everything, is Phantom Menace. That's my favorite Star Wars movie. People can hate me for it. They can say I'm crazy. I don't care. That's just me. But I can acknowledge the fact that the best Star Wars movie, okay, is The Empire Strikes Back. My opinion. I think that's the best all-out film. I think it's great. Now, you know, there's a lot of good Star Wars movies out there. I understand that Phantom Menace, when you look at the best, is probably like 5th or 6th, maybe 6th, because Rogue One. I don't know, but that's my favorite. Okay, so by saying that, Patrick, my friend, what do you think George Lucas should do if he does somehow make amends with Disney and has a good time with making a new Star Wars film?
I think at this point, like in the crossroads of like Disney overall, they need to give back creative controls to like directors. So they need like George Lucas to film a movie, because from my understanding, I think when they were trying to do the sequels, George Lucas gave him a template what he wanted it for the sequels, and then it didn't even happen. So in my head, I'm like, we kind of need more like what he set up for the universe. It worked with Dave Filoni, of course. Like he was like his apprentice pretty much. But for George Lucas, if he comes back, I hope he has full reign on the movies, because that's what needs to come back. Because he had the vision for the Star Wars universe, and lately it's just so all over the place, especially with the sequels. Like they're trying to fix it like bad. Like they're trying to overhaul it. So yeah, that's just me. Movies wise, that's fine. Series, I'll still stick with Dave Filoni on that.
Sure. No,
And you're seeing that with the shows. You're seeing Filoni and Favreau. You're seeing a lot of crossover. And again, that doesn't always work, but those shows have its own personality. Where like that's what the Star Wars universe used to have. Now it feels like these new sequels don't feel the same. Like Star Wars used to always kind of feel the same, and I think that's what I would like for them to get back to. Honestly, I doubt George Lucas comes back at all, to be honest with you guys.
Sure.
But if he does, I would love to. Even if he wanted to make like a pilot episode of a show, and he wanted to do the pilot, and just get it
Sure.
off on the right
That would
track.
be cool.
That would
like
be cool.
just direct an episode, like
Yeah.
maybe an episode of Ahsoka, or which probably never happened, but just like you said, a pilot or something like that would be just a quick comeback. You know,
A
just to see
standalone
his work
Luke
one more time.
story, or a standalone,
Yeah,
just like a 2-hour, maybe make a movie for 1
I think-
hour show or something. I don't know.
I like
will-
what Christian Cooper.
I will
Go
sorry,
ahead.
I will say this though. I think like where Disney just like rode on the high of like nostalgia was like I think they tested with Force Awakens and brought Luke at the end, and they were like, oh, let's just ride this whole nostalgia and just keep bringing back people. But instead, like, oh, let's not make like original stories. That's where they kind of like dropped the ball, and then the sequel trilogy kind of went like I don't know somewhere like in the wrong, and they're just like, oh, let's just bring back Darth Sidious just to nostalgia factor.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we can shout out to Kathleen Kennedy on that one.
I don't know.
Here's what
Bro,
let's read Christian Cooper's comment
Christian
here, Brick, and then I got
Cooper?
something to say.
Christian Cooper says they need to make his concept for the sequels, Maul being the main bad and having an apprentice. That would be absolutely sick.
Word.
I
mhm.
love Maul, and Evil Sneaker keeps telling me to watch, Clone Wars and everything because
Dude, you
I'm
have
missing out
to.
Yeah,
so
you
much
to. You
backstory.
have
And I
to.
know,
You have to,
I
bro.
know some of it, but like
You gotta read the
okay, but here-
comics.
here's-
You
You gotta
have
read the comics.
to.
here's the thing.
BT1,
Here's
baby.
the bro.
thing. Here's the thing. Okay. Part of what makes Darth Maul so cool is like Michael Myers. Okay.
Okay.
He's a mystery. You don't know why he's the way he is. And if I watch all the Clone Wars stuff, I'm gonna lose all that. I'm gonna lose
Hang
that
on,
mystery.
no. I'm telling you right now, though, it will. Because I'm the same way, Brick. Like Maul is my favorite character in Star Wars, and he's my favorite Sith. But I was late as well on the Clone Wars stuff. I watched it about last year, and my brothers were like telling me this for years, though. They were like, dude, like the animated stuff is the bee's knees. Like you got to watch it.
Yeah.
It fills in a lot of gaps.
Right.
If you watch Clone Wars specifically for Maul, those arcs that he has, I'm telling you right now, and I'm not going to do any spoilers, because I'm sure these guys already know what I'm talking about, and Sneaker knows what I'm talking about, but there's a full circle situation that happens in Clone Wars that has to do, with Maul, and it goes all the way back to Phantom Menace, and there's like really like deep like community breakdowns on that episode. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It makes you really just think like, damn, like I'm not gonna lie, Filoni murdered that episode. Like he did.
And then you
so
got to
good.
read the comics, Brick. Then
Yeah,
you
you
got to
don't-
the video game.
Dude,
Speaking of
000.
comic books.
You gotta
My
you
basement ruined my leftover comic books that I kept.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh
You're
my
never gonna
gosh.
fully.
Yeah.
You're never
You
gonna
dried
fully
up the-
get it, man.
You dried up the
Without
basement with
all that.
comic books.
I mean,
Pretty
000. Let's
much.
be honest, 000, man. I mean, what would we have done without a
Literally.
000 and BT1? Because everybody's reading the
watched-
comics.
Yeah, I did watch a few seasons of Rebels before Ahsoka came out. Sneaker
fair
got me
too.
into that, and I really watched the heck out of that for a while. My thing is like it's not that it's a bad show. New things come out, I get sidetracked, I start doing something else. Like my mind is, I don't know if it's just I don't know. I can't stick to one thing too long.
Just
okay.
like
I
you,
like that with
just,
anime.
just like
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
with DBZ though. Like, just
Dude,
do
that's
it.
the
Like,
thing.
do
Dragon
one
Ball Z,
episode
I
at a
watched
time.
the shit out of Dragon Ball Z the first 4 seasons, and I haven't watched an episode in like a week.
Yeah, so
And I got to get back into it.
I know.
Yeah.
what-
And here's the thing, man. I get a lot of flack because again, we talked about what our favorite was, Brick. Like Rise of Skywalker obviously is mine, if you know me. It's just that type of film. No, I'm playing, dude. But I will.
I was in the back of my head. I was like, "This dumb it." No,
I got this Rise of Skywalker Kylo though, baby. No,
Let's
but
go.
that was good though.
dude, Force Awakens. I'm gonna stand by this, dude. Force Awakens had one big mistake in it that I hated, but Force Awakens as a whole, I was very happy with it. Like I thought they captured the nostalgia of it, and they also had a lot of threads hanging that we're supposed to get to in the sequel. That's what I was talking about. Whether you like J.J. Abrams or not, I would have just preferred him to get to do the entire trilogy. I think when you bring in different directors, and not only are they I mean, look at the Planet of the Apes trilogy with Matt Reeves. Like, he got to do that entire trilogy. You've got to like these stories, these trilogies are beginning, middle, and end. Like, I do not want to see any more. That's what television's for. Get a couple people do a episode of the month type of series, and that's fine, but not with the main trilogy.
Sure. I 100% agree. I was thinking about that with even Godzilla, with the Godzilla movies that they've been doing here in America. And I really loved the 2014 Godzilla. I loved how big he was, and just, that it wasn't really, I mean, the story about, the characters were a little but like Godzilla was scary. Now the movies are still good. It's just kind of like off the rails, kind of goofy at times. Like, okay, it's fine. No, I love them. I really do. But they went like that first one to me was like, and like the Halo jump, everything was like an A+ for me personally. And I really did like the last one, to be honest. And King of the Monsters was good, but the first Godzilla versus Kong, it was kind of like a drop down in my opinion. I still enjoyed it, but anyways, I just wish that they would keep the same director for certain movies. But real quick, Darth Mars, what is up, sir? Thank you for joining us tonight. We're gonna have a fun time.
I just wish we could have seen what happened with. I wish Kylo's arc would have gotten to stay the way it was intended. Like, that's a character out of all the characters in all of Star Wars. I feel like there was such a missed opportunity where he could have been just. I mean, I still love Kylo, but like Adam Driver, dude, is just one of the best actors working. Like, I'm always gonna hate that. Like, we never got that true arc. That
and he said he wasn't doing anymore, right? He's not.
I mean, if the paycheck's big enough, I just don't think there's enough incentive. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, that's what I would love to see. Is like that's what I've wanted with Jon Snow, man. I hated Game of Thrones last season. Like, give me one standalone Jon Snow story to really wrap up that character, because we got robbed of that as well. But that's another topic for another day, man.
Man, I always like to defend Game of Thrones, but I get it. We won't get into that. But Christian Cooper, my favorite and the best Star Wars movie is Revenge of the Sith, baby. Okay.
It's really good. I think
when I first saw that, I thought he was saying Rise of Skywalker. I was like, wow.
Yeah. We got Movie Cannon in the house. What is up, sir? Thank you for watching. Probably gonna get him on another episode here eventually as well. I know him and I kind of talked, but go check out his live streams. Always a fun time. What was that?
My magnets slipped on my freaking. I just put these up yesterday, guys, for my freaking plexiglass.
Stuff going on tonight. Bricks,
dude, what the hell?
Man,
do you have is anything? Bro. Let me know if something goes on with you, man. Because if so, I got to get the hell out of here.
Wait, where'd your figure go?
Oh no, my figure didn't fall. It's just the actual like.
I was talking to Justin. I was trying to freak how you feel.
Imagine it moved.
Where'd he go? He's alive.
Rick, check your buzz next.
Man, that thing.
I mean, Flavio gets a couple of I don't know what he's drinking, White Claw or something, but he gets and all hell breaks loose, man.
What is up, Thrawn's office? Hello, dudes. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching us tonight. We got a lot to talk about, guys. I know some people are saying Movie Canon, Lucas had a plan. Prequel's not the greatest, but at least Lucas knew exactly the story he was going to tell from Phantom to Revenge. 100%. I agree.
But that's also why you got Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, but one of these days I need to have a Wolfpack conversation or something, to where I can just on Wednesday, maybe even on Bugle 6 or something. I've got to talk about Star Wars. I know I get a lot of heat from the Wolfpack on some of my takes, but just Gotta have fun with it, you know.
Yeah, who's better, Anakin or Obi-Wan?
Yeah, but dude, don't let people make you feel.
Without
Man,
hurt.
when I talking with Steve, like I thought I
Oh,
was
no.
really well versed in it.
That dude's a genius when it comes to no. That what I mean is like I say Luke Skywalker's extremely whiny, and I can't stand A New Hope because that first movie, I like it, it's fine, but like his scenes, he's just like real. See, look at Justin, look at him go. He's like, I'm never
I'm
coming to
just
this
playing,
damn
man.
show
I'm
again.
just
No, like to me, it's like you know, it's like oh gosh, and of course he grows up, and it shows his his character growth, development, whatever. But that first movie, it's tough for me to watch sometimes, so I put Revenge of the Sith and Phantom Menace over that movie, in my opinion, but just me. So, anyways, before you guys leave and the whole chat leaves as well, let's continue. Let's see. Thrawn's office. Brick, your point about mysterious characters being ruined by learning their backstory is usually true because the backstory they give us usually blows. Not the case with Maul. Okay.
That's
Okay.
a fact.
See, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it'll
I'm gonna
make
have to
you
do it.
love him more, like, I think.
Yeah. Dr. Morris, Rebels is honestly ass compared to the Clone Wars. Hot take, it gets better after the first 2 seasons, but the age rating drags it down substantially.
I can kind of agree with that. I
Yeah.
think it a slow start. I think if you watch Clone Wars before Rebels, that's definitely going to happen to you because the animation, I think the
I like
animation is better on Clone Wars side, but you will fall in love with the animation and the stories in Rebels if you stick with it.
dude. I want to
Yeah.
watch a DVD commentary of Flavio while I'm watching Clone Wars final season.
Dude, imagine that
Let's
thing
go.
would sell off the racks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you do that for me, Flavio, I'll watch the whole thing in like a week.
And
that's a
this
lot
part-
of work. That's a lot of work, Flavio.
That
Get
is.
that deposit up front.
Thrawn says, I remember thinking Rey was hot. That feeling was taken from me. Yep. I get
Dude,
it.
Daisy
I get
Ridley.
it.
Look, man, if you don't like the character of Rey, and this isn't directly to what Thrawn's saying, but if you don't like the character of Rey, I totally understand. But I thought Daisy Ridley did a great job. I would actually like to see like her in more stuff because I personally just thought she did a really good job from a performance standpoint.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I thought
Yep.
she did fine. I'm excited to see her back. I mean, like a lot of us are saying right now, in 10 years, 20 years, the sequels are going to be big, because you got that generation.
She's in her
gonna
Hayden
happen.
Christensen phase. Everybody's like hating
Right.
her right now.
It's a great point, man.
That's a really good point.
She'll be back.
Yep. We got Figurecraft in the house. Hey, fellas, what is up? What is up, Figurecraft? Thank you for being here, as always.
Dude, his photos have been insane lately, dude.
I was going to say, man, that photography is
Dude, that
sexy.
Batman one I seen of his.
We got ourselves a nice
Really good.
photographer in the panel tonight, though, man.
Yes, we do. And we're going to
The
talk a
legend
little bit about
himself.
that. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Blur Dad Life. Evening, gents. I love the name, by the way. Love the picture as well. What is up? Thank you for being here. And we got Nick Bachman. Ew. What is up, Nick? Thank you for being here. He is a member as well. And guys, definitely consider being a part of the Brickyard. Become a member to get certain perks such as emojis and stickers. So if you guys go ahead and get a membership, the first 50 members will get a free sticker in the mail if you choose to have one. All right, so everyone just kind of saying hi to each other real quick. Thanks, Justin. I'll take that as a complaint.
That was 100% a compliment. There was no other way
Okay.
to take it, Figurecraft. I love your pictures, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good pictures. Okay. All right, so real quick, we got one more movie topic. We did spend some time. I did, however, because it's who she is, so I had to find time to make a picture for her, right? Because I'd just be crazy if I didn't. But we got Sydney Sweeney. The rumors are, and they're pretty legit, is that she's gonna be playing Black Cat. And Black Cat is supposed to make first appearance in the MCU in Spider-Man 4. So This has me a little excited. I understand that Madam Web did not do very well. This is not the character that she played in Madam Web. My guess is that they scrapped that or put that in another universe or whatever, and then somehow she's Black Cat in this universe. I don't know. But if this is true and this does come to life, okay, Patrick, do you know anything about Sydney Sweeney? Are you now going to learn a lot more about Sydney Sweeney now that you know? Or what? How do you feel about Black Cat? Who do you think should be Black Cat? I should ask.
I thought they were gonna do what's her name? Anya Johnson Taylor? Is that the one?
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
thought they were gonna go with her.
Anya
and I
Taylor
was-
Joy.
There you go. Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah,
I knew who you're talking about. Yep.
I thought they were gonna go with her because like I was like I could see her, but I mean I'm fine with her too.
Word.
Yeah, Brick was like, Brick. I didn't want to cut Brick off, but he's like, I'm excited about this. I was like, I bet you are, Brick.
Dude, here's the thing. Everybody knows I love the lady figures, okay? And we were all talking about other channels, even we're talking about, you know, Madam Web figures and how like everyone's only seeing this movie because of Sydney Sweeney, and they should at least do a figure for her. If she plays Black Cat, we're getting a Sydney Sweeney figure, 100%.
Oh,
It will
has
happen.
to.
Yeah.
So it'd be really cool. I'm excited. I also think she's a very good actress. And I she's got a lot of good shows. I mean, she played in Euphoria. She played on that new rom-com movie with the guy from Top Gun. I cannot think of the name. Anyone But You.
Yep.
And then she played in, of course, Madam Web, which, you know, there were a couple. It was just not that great of a movie, but she did fine in it. And she's kind of growing as an actress. She played in a horror movie recently. So I could definitely see this happening. It sounds like these rumors are becoming more and more true as the days go by. I'm sure they will officially announce it soon. Whew. What do you think, Justin?
Perfect casting.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. I mean, it's going to bring in box office. It's going to bring in buzz. She's one of the hot stars right now. Patrick's totally right. Like Anya Taylor-Joy would have been another great choice. I can't wait for the Furiosa movie, but I think that this is going to be a really great casting decision because I feel like Black Cat needed somebody really, really sexy, but also somebody that could hold her own in scenes when she's with Peter. I would assume most of her scenes are going to be with Spider-Man, obviously, just like they are in most of the comics, the games, whatever. So there's no complaints, man. Normally I kind of have like I'll usually throw out somebody like, well, it could be this person, but this would be a great casting decision, not only for box office, but for the character as well. So
yeah, I agree. And I think that, you know, with Tom Holland's Peter Parker and what happened at the end of that movie with, you know, memories and whatnot, I won't get too into it because you never know. But I think this will be a very crazy time in his life, going to college, meeting Black Cat, this, you know, good looking female figure who's very sophisticated and intelligent and you know, attractive, and still having a thing for MJ and trying to figure all that out, and kind of seeing where that goes at the end of everything, like a couple movies in, see what happens. But yeah, this has a chance to become a very good story. Flavio, real quick, what do you think, sir?
Yeah, man. No complaints whatsoever here. Like you guys said, she's done very, very good in all the other things that she's been casted in. I, met her, found out about her from Euphoria, and I loved her in that show, and I can't wait till the third season comes out in that. I don't know if anybody's a fan of that, but
was it the acting, Flavio? Was it the acting that you really loved about her performance in
I mean, yeah, but she has that sex appeal. Come on, let's all admit it. But no, the acting was great though in Euphoria. I think everybody that was casted in Euphoria did great. But yeah, Zendaya's got to watch out for sure, because I don't know if Mr. Holland is going to be paying attention to her after they start reading the script over together. But honestly, I did not. I paid for Madam.
Hold on, didn't she play MJ? Zendaya played in Euphoria too, so they have that chemistry.
Yeah, but they
Oh.
also they have that chemistry, but you know, I don't know if they're together anymore. I heard a while back that
Okay.
they split or whatever. I don't know if her and Tom Holland are together because they always be
Mm,
throwing out mixed messages online, and I
sure,
can never like
sure.
pinpoint it. But I actually paid to watch Madam Web, which I still to this day regret. You know, that was like
Sure.
you know a movie box. Like I could have just watched that at home and been fine, or you know even got that off a burner or something and
Mhm.
you know, because it wasn't like I don't want to crap on the movie completely, but it was just done, you know, it was done wrong. And you know, the main I forget what the main actress's name. I just it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth where she was just like, you know, I regret taking the script and all of that. She kind of like poo-pooed on it after she found out that the movie didn't do good. She kind of wanted to
Yeah.
like wipe her hands clean, I felt. But Sydney Sweeney, I feel like her role, and that's just how the movie was. I feel like she kind of had like a suppressed role. Like
Sure.
she was in the movie. Everybody knew that she was like a AAA star, but we couldn't really, you know, see that from her in that film. So I'm excited that she, you know, possibly might take this role because, like Justin said, if you play the games in Spider-Man 1, the first one, there's a big like DLC that has to do with Black Cat, and there's a big dynamic with her and Peter. So seeing that on film with you know, a very powerful personality as her and then having Tom as well, I think that would be a very cool dynamic. I think it would solidify her as, you know, a superhero role and, you know, for the ones to come. So I'm super excited. I hope it happens.
And it will bring a really cool Hot Toys figure. So
oh yeah, give me seamless everything, by the way.
Let's go.
Goodness.
I mean,
Okay.
Seamless
Okay, Flavio. All right, man.
Seamless everything. Oh gosh.
I want to see the whole production of it too.
You know what I'm saying?
Every moment.
Yep. we're gonna get an artisan black.
Mm,
dang.
even
All
better.
right.
I
So
can see why Tom wanted to get back on the Spider-Man role.
he's like,
Yeah,
you know what?
he
I don't know if
signed
I want
on
to
the
ruin
next
my
day.
legacy. Oh wait, I'll do it.
Yep.
He's like, I also want script supervision as well. I want to make some
Yeah.
changes if I see fit.
He's like, who's in it?
Opening
No.
scene, please. All right, guys. So there's been a lot of figures being announced and being released pretty quickly. A lot of random figures, chrome figures. We've had stormtroopers coming back, and so yeah, and we've talked a lot about that in the past week, which is very exciting. We have a very full schedule, and I don't mean to like blow that off in the wind or anything like that. I do want to ask you guys though. I again, I didn't have time because of the flood in my basement to bring pictures up. But I do want to ask you guys, were any of you guys able to get any of these figures?
No.
I was
No?
able to, but I
No.
purposely passed.
Okay.
I was on vacation and then I come back and I was like, yeah, I don't need any of these.
Yeah.
You're talking about these ones that just came out, like 000 and all them?
Yeah. No, the I guess it's the Stormtrooper. We had the Chrome, like all the last week or so. You had
Stormtrooper for me,
00 Stormtrooper, the 2.0. Yeah, that's one that I'm probably going to end up getting two. I just know if I get a Stormtrooper, I'm gonna want two.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like it's gonna be
Yeah,
tough. But yeah, the Stormtrooper I do want. I did get the what is it, the Chrome Cody? But I canceled it as soon as I found out that it wasn't going to be waitlisted. So I canceled it, got my NRD back in time, so it's all good. I was trying to help a buddy out, you know, like in case somebody couldn't get it, and then I realized 2 minutes later nobody wanted it. That's what you get for trying to be nice, I guess. But yeah, that's the Stormtrooper I really want. I do want to play top or bottom with you guys, and I have a very good top or bottom for both Justin and Zord, and I really gonna have some good times with this. We also have a fantasy, basically it's like fantasy football, but figures, and we have. It's supposed to be 26, but because I was rushing after the flood, I couldn't figure out which one I was missing. So I have 25 up. We're going to do 3 or 4 rounds, depending on how it's going. I have the order up and who goes first pick, and then it's going to be like a snake draft. And
Nice.
we're basically going, it's going to be based off of 25 figures that we are in the window for pre-orders. And we're going to draft our favorites and kind of go from there. But first, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and do some top or bottom. All right. So although the figure talk wasn't quite there, I didn't want to talk too much. And I'm sorry, Patrick. I know you've been on vacation. You might have actually been really looking forward to talking about some of these figures. But then when I heard you say you don't need any of them, it made me feel a little better. Like, okay, I feel better now. And I know Justin was talking about these figures for 3.5 hours last night. So I think we're good. I think we're good. But I do want to do the first top or bottom. Anybody want to go first? I'm gonna let Flavio choose. Flavio, who's top or bottom should I choose first?
Let's go with Justin.
All right, Justin. Now
It's torture, guys.
we've got a top or bottom. I went ahead
My
and cheated a little
God.
bit. I was looking at some of your pre-orders, some of your previous videos that you did, and these were the top 10 most anticipated figures on your video pre-orders that you're looking forward to. So I figured I would really screw this up for you and make it as hard as possible. So yeah, I mean, at the top we've got Joker, Bane, Darth Vader. We've got Iron Man there. I believe this was the Mark 6. If I
think it's the suit up, the
suit
7
up,
suit
yes.
up.
The
Yeah.
7 suit up. Thank you. We've got Sabine, and at the bottom we have Black Suit Toby, Star-Lord, and of course the other Guardians there. We have John Wick. We have the Miles Spider-Man from Across the Spider-Verse, so the Prowler Miles, basically, and Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
My good sir, top or bottom?
I'm gonna be, man. I'll be honest with you. If I didn't have the Vader, this probably would have been an easy top because of the Vader. But now that I got the other Vader, I will say that I'm not trying to take the fun out of it. I'm gonna have to go with top though, simply because I have to have the Bane, and I have to have. I don't even have a Heath Ledger Joker yet either. And Sabine is probably my most anticipated figure, other than Balin, probably from the Ahsoka line. With that said, though, bottom.
I should have put a Star Wars down at the bottom. Should have spread those out. Those two.
No, it's okay, dude. The bottom is still incredible. The bottom is still incredible. I'm like, I don't know how many other people are excited about the Indiana Jones figure. I can't wait to get that one.
Me.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And John Wick, I just think that I think when that Bane comes out, man, the reason that one sticks out to me is because I think that's really going to blow people away. I just have a gut feeling that figure is going to be just absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, dude, I'm going to go with top, but all these figures I think are going to be great, but I got to give the edge to top simply because it features the definitive version of characters for me. So yeah, we're going to go with top.
Gonna go with the top. All right. Zord, would you go top or bottom? Most anticipated pre-orders, top or bottom?
Dang. I think right away I'll just go with top, only because I really need that Sabine character after I met the actress in person. And I was like, even though I had her on pre-order already, but after meeting her, I was like, yeah, I need that figure now.
Yeah.
I wish I had it. I wish I had it to have her sign it too.
Oh, that's so cool, man. That's awesome. She's gonna be. Where is she gonna be? She might be in Chicago. She was coming somewhere nearby that I was like, oh, maybe I could see her, but I don't remember quite where. But yeah, maybe it's just the New York. Maybe it's that one.
She's dope.
Yeah, she seems really cool, like a cool actress. So, Flavio, you going top or bottom, my friend? We got 2 tops.
Yeah, dude. This is definitely it's a tough but easy one for me. The only ones that are really holding me back from picking, the top all the way, I definitely am going top for sure. I just think it's just a more heavy hitting line. But, the ones that are on the bottom for me is that Miles G, the Indiana, and then, that black suit Toby, which, I have all of those on pre-order, but the top is just way more, heavy hitting. I could probably do away with that, suit up Tony, but you have a DX Joker there. You have a brand new, Bane in the Return of the Jedi, Vader there, and Sabine. You just can't go wrong with that. I think, like Justin said, I think people are going to be more blown away with the figures that are up top. So I'm going to go with the top as well.
I am going to go ahead and go with the bottom. And that's not just to be different. That's
Tell us why. Tell us why.
You've got Black Suit Toby, which I'm on the fence of.
Hashtag
I have my issues with it, but it's still a Spider-Man. You guys know me as Spider-Man. I still need a Star-Lord, and this is the Star-Lord that I'm waiting for. I like, what the heck? Why not just wait? You've got John Wick, the probably the most badass guy on here. Even though Vader would whoop his butt, it's still John Wick, and he's just badass. You have a Spider-Verse figure as well, which you guys know how much I love the End of the Spider-Verse figures. They're my two favorite figures in my collection, and really excited for Across the Spider-Verse line. Honestly, Indiana Jones, sure. But I'm still choosing the bottom. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited for all of them, but I'm gonna go bottom here. I know Movie Canon was saying top. We have a lot of tops. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. What you guys would do here.
I do want to add that I think that Spider-Verse line, like the way we're talking about Ahsoka, I think when that Spider-Verse line comes out and people start seeing those displayed next to each other, that's going to be a line you're going to want to go all in on.
And you're going to wish you got, and it's going to be.
I cannot wait for that Miles G. Morales, dude. I think that is like,
I think,
for me
is Spider-Punk
figures of the year.
Yeah, Spider-Punk is going to be
Spider-Punk also,
I think the Spider-Punk is fire, and that second version of Miles with the puffer coat and the Brooklyn jersey, I think that's gonna be fired, Brick. But that Miles G, just, I don't know about you guys, but I seen it in theaters. But when he just appears and he's just looking at him in the face, dude, with the braids, I think the reveal for that character was just so great. And
it was the high point of the movie for me, for sure.
100%.
And so that added to it. That, again, I always say this, and I'm probably wrong. It's one of those figures, man. I don't know if we get another one of these. Like, I really don't. So it's one of those that I just feel like, I mean, it just looks so badass, man.
I don't think so. The only reason, I think if we do get another figure of him, he'll be in a different suit.
Yeah.
So you'll have to be okay with him being in a different, alternate suit. The only thing that's lackluster to me still is that display. Like, I would be 100% fine with it being a cheaper run and just giving me the, normal team base, like the hexagonal base, because that, like, it's a pipe and he's hanging from it. Like, it's cool.
Dude, those displays are going to look so cool next to each other, though. I think
that is so cool, Flavio. Stop it.
I agree, but
don't you still get that other base though with this?
No, you do. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do a dynamic base, go a little bit more. For me, this is the first one. This is the first like dynamic base that I'm like not head over heels for. Like, every time I go through my pre-orders and I look at it, I'm just like, he's hanging or he's on top of it. When am I ever going to really display him like that? You know what I mean? Yeah. He's going to be either way above my other figures or he's going to be down below like that. So it's, I like it. I'm not crapping on it. It's just, I wish they would have done just something a little bit more different.
Sure. I'm extremely excited for Spider-Punk as well. I really wish they had a Peter B. Parker. We need a Peter B.
Yeah, what's up with that? And they don't even have the Gwen announced either, which is crazy to me.
Right.
Isn't that incoming soon, right? Like, that's a different version, right?
Yeah, different version.
That's why I don't
understand. Because I mean, we could argue, man, that Gwen in this second one is like, it's her story in a way. Like
Yeah.
you could
Mhm.
like
It
you know
really
what I'm
is.
saying?
True.
So to have her not be announced, and the only thing I could think is maybe they're just waiting for the Star Wars stuff to like they're gonna do this maybe in the summer or something. We
Passover.
get that announcement. Yeah, maybe we get, you know, again, it's mind-boggling to me that we don't get that in the Peter Parker, man. That's just wild.
It's weird though, because it's like all those figures have been announced. So it's like, don't you want to kind of have her released around the same time?
And they would sell like immediately. Like those two characters would
Oh,
be
yeah.
like heavy sales. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think Brick, if I already had somebody, like if I already had one of the DX Jokers, if I already had, like I said, even having this Vader, I already have a Tony. So that's what I was saying, man. I'm basically picking the top because of Sabine, Bane, and Joker now. But if I already had a Joker, because I'm
Yeah.
kind of like you, it's like I don't have those first versions. And to me, like that Tom Hardy Bane is like my definitive version.
Dude, that Bane
of that
is going to be
character.
sick. That Bane
Yeah.
is going to be super, super good.
I think sorry, Brick. Sorry to cut you off. I think
No, you're good, man.
single-handedly, I think that Bane has been the most R&D figure that we've had so far.
Sure.
That's just me.
Yeah.
I don't know, because the way they made it seem was like, you know, the original one, he couldn't do that pose. So you
Mhm.
did a fully articulated upper half, and then on top of that, it's the seamless body. You know what I mean? So they're like,
Sure.
they're going way deep, and it has like scarring to it and everything. I can't wait for that. I
Man.
think that might be figure of the year.
Dude, that's gonna figure of the year. Ooh, figure of the year. What could figure of the year be? If Spider-Punk comes out this year, that's gonna be figure of the year for me.
It's just so hard.
Otherwise, I don't know. But real quick, Patrick.
Yeah.
Are you getting these Across the Spider-Verse figures?
I am. I have them all in pre-order.
Okay. Dude, because I
Good man,
have to
good man.
see those photos. I have to see what
Yes.
you do to
Do my
this.
I was
best.
just gonna say that's gonna be a fun one, man.
Dude,
That's gonna be a
hell
fun one to
yeah.
get all those in.
Do my best.
Dude, I cannot wait for that. And speaking of, I've got a very unique top or bottom for us tonight, dealing with our sir here, Zord. Let me just
Whoa.
share here. So this is a little different, and
Oh,
I want you to tell me top or bottom what your favorites are. Now, this as well, like if you choose top, the bottom ones you never created, they're just gone. Okay.
Damn,
If you
bro.
choose so whichever, or I already got mine because I've already told you what my favorite picture that you've ever done is. So
yeah.
yeah, so I already got mine, but Patrick, man, you real quick before you go, I just want to say, like, your photography is just spot on
Goated.
every time. And I love that when you do your photography and you have like the next picture, you kind of show like where you set it up at sometimes, like, and it's just really cool to kind of see like, oh, this is by a chair or like I don't know, like a heater or something, and then somehow make it cool like this, like where you got like the smokiness, you got like, you know, I don't know what you do. I'm not going to act like I do, but what I see the final product is just some of the best photography I've seen out there, not just with toys, but just anything. So,
Facts.
I mean, these poses, it looks like they're coming out of a movie or a video game. So thank you for making these. So I'm going to ask you real quick, top or bottom?
Oh, dang. I think I'll go with bottom.
Ooh.
Just because the Captain America one, that took me like, I'm gonna say 2 hours to do it. That Doc Ock one took me like, I think like 2 hours as well. Ahsoka's my
Wow.
favorite, and the Hot Toys, the Batman's been like my favorite figure so far this year I've picked up. But just like overall, like all these pictures, I try my best to like use no wires, nothing, and just try to do everything based off of balance.
It's amazing, dude.
That's
And if I do
crazy.
editing, it's probably like lightsabers. That's about it.
Okay.
So
Dude, that's
yeah,
crazy.
so like the Doc Ock one, that's all Doc Ock holding himself up. Like,
Dude,
Wow.
crazy.
So yeah, and then like the Captain America one, that's when I started like trying to do more poses with Hot Toys, and he's all the weight is balanced on Cap's foot on Thanos's knee. That's where I put all the weight on.
Fucking insane,
Dude, how long did it
Sorry.
take you? Like, you know, when you're like trying to balance like a coin or something, or not a coin, but like, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about? When you try to like balance paper or coin or like a broom or something, and then it just keeps falling over. Like,
Yeah,
how
when's the
long
last time
does
you
that
tried to
take you?
balance a broom, Patrick?
Oh, you know.
Can I tell a really scary story though? Yeah. So I you know when that broom thing was like popular for a while, like where you like stood the broom up.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I did that once at work, and the lady came in to the room, and I wanted to like freak her out, you know, and she came into the room, whatever, didn't really freak out, knew it wasn't me, whatever. But the next day, she was positive for COVID. And I was like, is it my fault? Like, I was freaking out. I was like, what did I do? Like, I was doing some witch shit, and she's freaking, I'm like, what happened? She's fine. She's good. She still works with me. So that's good. But yeah, for a while, I just, dang. Real quick. I do want to say hello to Mr. Austin. Hey guys, Austin. Thank you, my good sir, for being here. Really does mean a lot every time you come in and watch the Bugle 6. I had a really good episode with Austin as well. I guess about a month or two ago already, and talking about like horror figures and horror movies and stuff like that. Just a lot of fun with him. So,
And congrats to
see.
him on his subs. He just hit that.
Congrats, dude.
Yes, dude. Congrats, Austin. Absolutely 1,000. So that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have Miami saying top. Okay. All right. And then I don't was that the one before? I think it's this one. I think he's saying top to this one.
I think he's saying to this one, yeah.
Yeah. And real quick, the movie canon member
Whoa.
for 2 months saying join the Brickyard, guys. Hit the like button. Yes, join the Brickyard. We got stickers. They're free. They're free. For $2.99, you get a sticker, you get cool emojis, and you get shout outs. And if I get enough, then of course we'll start doing like exclusive videos and stuff like that. So join the Brickyard.
Y'all have all been on his stream, right, Brick? All three of y'all?
Oh yeah.
Dude, do y'all not? How hyped do y'all get when that intro's going, man?
Dude, he's got the best intro in the game.
Battle, man.
He's got the best intro in the game. 100%.
I mean, I just didn't want him to show the start. I was like, dude, run that for a few more minutes.
And the thing with me and movie canon is, I don't know. I know he's had his channel for a while doing like movies and stuff like that, but in the 1/6 world, you know, with his figures talk and everything, we kind of started around the same time, our own live streams, and I almost like not competing with him with like games and stuff like that. But like when I was creating these games and him and I would talk, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got something like that too brewing up." I'm like, "Dang it!" Like him and I are like on the same like wavelength when it comes to these games and creating. But his intro is amazing. And then what he does with the championships and making an intro for each person and stuff like that. Movie canon is just a lot of fun to watch, and I would even say especially the second half of his shows. When you get the championship, you get the you know, buy, the sell, the destroy, I'm sorry, keep, gift, destroy, and then you know, just like you know, your figures fantasy. Like he does a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, go watch him Sunday nights, especially at 8:00 Central Time. Let's see here. Top for Zoid. All right. Zord. I said Zoid. My bad, bro. Zoid. Okay. I used to play with a guy on Xbox, man, with Halo, and his name was Zoid. So like if I say Zoid on accident, my bad.
No,
so I played with him for like years.
I don't know, man. That sounds like you had to come up with that on the spot there.
Hey, that was pretty good though, right? That was pretty good. That was pretty good on the spot, right?
No way you played with it.
Unreal.
No, that was pretty good, right? On the spot. No, really, I did. It was in high school, for Halo 2, and then we kind of lost communications for Halo 3. But he was kind of annoying though. but he was awesome. He was really good at the game. He just talked like this a lot, and one of those guys that you just have to listen to for hours while you play.
Oh man.
Can I pick this one? Can I pick top or bottom?
I would love for you to pick top or bottom.
I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go by column. So I think overall, I'm going to go with bottom because I just think for me, the as amazing as the Captain America Thanos pictures, because it just reminds me of the final scene of Endgame, and I don't know how you did that, honestly. The Doc Ock picture, like I wasn't really interested in getting that figure until I saw that image. So that's just really cool, man. I love that. But the columns, I would say I'm going with Jack Sparrow. That I just love Jack Sparrow, so I'm going there. Ahsoka. I'm gonna go a tie here though, man, because they're both kind of similar pictures here with the Spider-Man. I just love those two together. Those look so good. And then I'm gonna go obviously with the Captain America Thanos. But yeah, I mean, all are amazing, man. But I mean, the armor is even looking like a figure that I want now after seeing this. So like, again, man, that's a testament to you, man. Just putting great stuff out there, dude. I know that takes a lot of work, man. So this is incredible.
What's that movie where the guy says, "I make this shit look good"? That's Men in Black, right? Or something like that, right? What does he say?
Yeah, it's Will Smith, I feel like.
Okay,
yeah.
It's Men in Black, and he puts on the shades. So I want to say, like, you make this shit look good, okay? Like, these figures, like, look at that Wanda. Flavio, tell me which one you're going, top or bottom here.
Man, dude, the fact that we're even deciding here, I feel like is a disservice, man. Because, dude, Patrick, I just want to say it. We just met today, formally. I think you do a freaking bang up job, dude. Like,
thank you.
I've been seeing your pictures from a long time, man, and I just get so freaking infatuated every time I see them. It's just, and like Brick said, it's so cool. I just want to put that out there. I think it's awesome that you actually even take the time to tell people on how to do it. You're not a gatekeeper out here. You're really trying to teach people and kind of wanting to see the community take it into their own hands and take up photography, and try it themselves. I know we talked, very quickly about, cameras and stuff like that, which I, appreciate as well. I just want to say, I think, and Howard, if you're listening, I think it's a problem. I think it's I think we need to make a hashtag. There is no reason that you are not doing blogger photos, because I think you do better than any blogger, that I've seen, like Kinder and, Jingo Bell. Like, shout out to those guys. They do a great job too. Don't get me wrong. But I think you should be doing blogger photos because they would sell twice as many units if you did their photos. But
if he did the photos with this Carnage would be sold out.
Dude, it's just honestly, and then this is just for myself also, Patrick. I'm just gonna say the fact that you do put that out there and say how you do it, I like the reels. I think it would be awesome, and I think it would be really good for you if you actually did like a voiceover how to, because there are some people that probably see your photos and stuff like that on how to do it.
You did something with a voiceover recently, didn't you? I thought you
did. I'm sorry, but
no, it was just DOIs. I think because people are asking.
Okay.
Dude, I think that would be your calling. Like, if you would literally do like a breakdown or like a TikTok on how you did said, photo or whatever, because then it would kind of give, your audience kind of like an interactive thing with you on like, oh dude, like, did I do this right? And then maybe people can like post pictures to you or whatever and see how good they did as well. But I love every single one of these photos. But if I had to pick, I like the way that Justin did it too, like by column. Man, it's just so tough. I just feel like if I pick one, I'm lacking on another. I would definitely go bottom though, for sure, dude. That Carnage photo though up top is just sick. I just love how that shadow is casting through, and he's just kind of like, you see the kind of the silhouette of him, and I can kind of like hear his roar. But that Captain America one, you said that was your longest one that took for you to kind of like get him to stabilize and stuff?
Yeah, because like all of that weight is just on that knee.
That is insane, dude. And I just think, you know, it brings back the essence of that scene, man. Like even with the editing of the spit, you know, particles and stuff,
Mhm.
bar none, dude. Like that, I think that has to be like
Yeah, it's
one of
cool.
the best shots. And every time I see it, like I might have even hearted it like 3 times, and every time I see it, I just like it because it's just so good. It's eye candy. But the bottom for sure, man, is just like, dude, the Doc Ock coming through the smoke again. I love this. Makes me want to do like photography through and through, all out. Every time I see your stuff is just amazing. But I don't think I can pick one. I think I'm gonna just go all like top and bottom brick. Like if you gotta like, you know, disqualify me, so be it, bro. But
Nah, man, it's good.
it's
It's
just
good.
so good, dude.
I mean, Darth Morris is saying this man is truly gifted, doing a lot with a
100%.
little.
Like
And Aaron collects. I saw your comment earlier, but I don't remember if I said hello to you. Sorry if I didn't. Fantastic work. The Cap versus Thanos. Yes.
dude, I just
Um,
don't know like how like bloggers get chosen, but it's unreal. Like there's no way that Hot Toys is seeing this and they're just like scrolling by it.
dude,
There's
they
no
know you're
way.
there. Your
They
stuff's
gotta
all over.
know.
What's his name? The artist JC Hong. Yeah,
Yeah.
he follows me and he likes like all of my photos.
Dude, he better.
Wow.
He might like he
That's
might as well
crazy.
just get you contract
That's
signed
really cool,
in,
man.
dude, because
But
Reach out to him.
I want to, but I don't want to push it. If it's
you don't want to be that guy. I get that.
Yeah,
Don't
I know, if it
yeah.
falls on
Let
me-
You can
Flavio
always just
do
say
it.
you can also
I'll do
always
it
just
for
say
you.
what's up. You know, just see
Let
what
I'll
happens.
do it
Flavio-
for you.
Flavio's gonna want 35% though.
No, dude, like, dude, this
34.
guy is freaking amazing. And like, if they freaking sent him product, like, even to just do like blogger photos, like, are you kidding me, bro? Just seeing like the Zord tag
Mhm.
on the bottom, how many people would buy or automatically pre-order just from seeing this photo compared to the blogger
Carnage,
photos that we
100%.
I wanted to point this out.
It's just the
Sorry to
truth.
like, cut you off, Fabio, but
No, you're
like I
good.
just want to point out the thing that I have an issue with not like I hate the community, but the thing is that people don't pose their figures, and I get that they don't want to damage their figures. But the thing is that all I see is people saying, "Oh, it can't pose, it's limited." But I'm like,
You
okay, but
haven't
like,
tried.
are you really trying? Because like people saying the cap can't pose, that cap, it's still stock. I didn't change anything. So his arm
Mhm.
could go all the way up. It's just a matter of how you want to.
Dude,
Sure.
and I want to fully agree with you there because I want to claim myself to be like a poser. Like when I get
Mhm.
my figures, I don't want to just have them sitting on the shelf like in what we
Yeah.
call museum pose. Okay. Now, behind me, I probably have more museum said poses compared to like
Same.
full on like poses like this. But I am an advocate for people to really like go all out on trying to do your poses. Yes, if you leave that figure in a pose like, you know, that it may cause damage. But
Yeah,
Zord, I can probably, you know, you can probably agree, you're probably not leaving your figures in these poses. And if you are, that's perfectly fine. You might change them up to give them kind of like you know, a relief of stress. But the fact that you're testing the limits like that is showing people that stock bodies can actually do a lot more than what people say. And I agree with you there, where people are just like, oh, articulation sucks, like this figure isn't doing anything. Well, you haven't tried it. Like you just haven't
because
put
like
it through the numbers.
it's because it's the norm. Like I don't blame people. Like they don't
Yeah,
want they pay so much for these figures.
100%.
But that's why I started doing it more because I'm like, okay, no one wants to do it, so I'll do it. Like
That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude. There has to be people like you, because if there wasn't, we would all think that they're just, you know, they're great articulating bodies, but you know,
Yeah.
we all just see basic pictures. You know what I mean? So I love this. This brings a difference to the community.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Patrick, if you give us 1 minute, Brick, 1 minute. I got Cap 2012 here. Okay.
Okay.
I just went and got my cap 2012, Patrick. 1 minute. Patrick's gonna tell me how to pose this guy. I'm gonna
Dude.
try to get this posed up the Zord way.
This is
Zord,
cool.
can you help me, man? Because this is how he's sitting.
Uh-huh.
You're inspiring me, man.
Dude,
So
that's
let's get
another
Cap
thing.
2012 going.
That's another thing you should do. Like, I don't know if you do.
Dude,
like,
he's gonna tell you to move his arm up. It's gonna go pop.
You should do.
Oh, dude, I don't want to damage your finger.
Hey, you know
No,
what? Hey, it'd be an honor. It'd be an
Patrick,
honor, man.
It'd be an honor,
Patrick,
sir. It'd be an honor.
Patrick, you gotta do how-tos, bro. Like, if you did how-tos to every MMS or every TMS, dude, you would be like, that would be even 10 times better. Like, if you did how-tos
Bro,
on how to
Can
pose
I get
your
a
fingers-
snapshot of that smile right there?
Dude, is he frozen?
Nope. Let's go. Patrick, 1
man.
minute, man. What do I do? Tell me how to do this, man.
No, I got
give
you.
me just one tip.
Dude,
Give me
put
some-
Justin on big screen. Like,
No, I got you. I got you, Justin.
All
So
right, come on, Patrick.
Hold
you
on,
want to
I'm-
make
I
cap?
got this,
I would
got
say
this.
try to look at comic books too. Obviously, they're not gonna look like that in movies. Oh wait, Brick.
full
can you-
disclosure, dude,
you-
too. Like, he doesn't have any control on this figure. So, like, if you snap anything, that's on you.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah,
No,
I'll sign. I'll sign whatever I gotta sign.
NDAs, you name it.
Rick, can you put it on my screen real quick? I just want to show something.
Oh, hold on. Woo! Hey there, big guy. There we
bad. I
go.
thought
There
you
we
did
go.
your-
Where'd he go?
Dude, he
Oh,
left. He broke his figure, probably.
Here we go. Here we go. I kicked
Sorry.
him out. My bad. My bad,
It's
Justin.
gone. His legs are gone. He's got no legs.
I want to show like a simple like a simple museum pose, but it's super effective for a lot of figures. It's just like a simple stance. You could do it with cap. It works really well. When you have instead of having your figures looking up, if you have your figures like tilted down, it gives more of emotion like of seriousness. And like I did it with like this Scarlet Spider.
Big
So
screen.
like I
big
always
screen him.
tend to overarch the back on my figures. What's it right here? So I always
Straight in the
bend
back.
yeah, the back parts. I tend to bend it back a bit more.
Yeah.
So it gives like a strong stance on the figure.
Mm.
And it's usually
Ooh,
how they
okay.
look in the comics. Like it's just like a cold stance, just like a static pose like this.
Wait, can you
Any
put him big
figure-
screen, please?
I can try this again. Sure thing.
Just so we can see it.
So like stances like this, all you have to really do is arch the back more and push the shoulders back and
Mm.
have your figures' heads like tilted downwards to the side, and it gives off this kind of like menacing, not menacing,
Like,
but
I'm
like a
big
strong
and
pose.
tough.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
like
How's
this is like a
this?
good simple like for museum posing. When you leave your figures like this, it's not damaging, but it does make your figures look a lot like stronger and not very very stiff. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So all
like
for
that
this
too.
is just an arch back, push the shoulders back on both sides, and then just
Okay.
have the head tilted downwards, and it makes your figures look a lot better.
All right, let me see. Let me go to me, Brick. Let me see if Patrick.
I'm trying. So if I go to
Sorry.
exit solo layout, then it does. Oh, nice. It worked that time. I did that same button last time and it didn't.
So,
So
try to
arch
have
that back.
try to have the shield
Arch
relax down.
Come on, buddy. You said bottom. You better arch that back, sir.
Like yeah, have it to his side, and then have his head facing the other way,
Like away from the shield. You kind of want to
Yeah.
have a.
and then facing downwards. That's kind of the gist of it. Like you're trying to make him look like as if you see him in the comics. That's where I tell people to base off their stuff. If there's like source material, you should definitely go up based off of that.
Now, Zord, I have a question for you. So, like, just the base material as well. Like, is that what you usually go off of, or do you have like any like prior knowledge, like like different scales that you're used to, like messing with and posing, like 1/12, or like did you just like pick up the knack for like having the eye to figure out like how to naturally pose these figures?
I base everything off of if it's Marvel comics, same with DC. If it's like Star Wars, I go based off their comics too, because they
Nice.
over exaggerate some of their poses too, and I try going based off that. And if
Nice.
it's movies, I usually try to find movie stills where like they're doing promotional work.
Cool.
That's cool. I want to see you get that Mickey Mouse out behind you and do that stoic pose like you just did with your Scarlet Spider.
Oh, dude, that Mickey
No, I'm
sucks.
just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding.
That Mickey set was $75, and oh my god, I can't. It struggles to
Dude,
stand up.
What is that?
That's
Blitzway?
cool, man. I like
That's
that.
the
No, it's actually by Disney. Like I got.
Yeah, I think
know which
they're
one you're
pretty
talking
sick.
about.
Real quick though, I want to choose top. I'm different again. No, I'm choosing top because of that Carnage photo. And
Dude,
because
that
of that
Carnage photo is
Wanda and Vision photo, like that Scarlet Witch with Vision is just beautiful. Like I honestly think that's some, and I think you did this on Valentine's Day, if I remember correctly.
And
This
you're the
is
first one to message me about it too.
dude, this right here, man, like I actually really like this figure other than the shoulders. I think she had me personally one of the best head sculpts last year. And I think this just brings that to like her figure to life right here with Vision, and it kind of looks like a family portrait. It's like I really like that photo. And then this Carnage here with just towering over Spider-Man, and I mean Spider-Man's like, oh crap, like this guy's gonna freaking what is this thing? So he stands no chance. Looks amazing. And of course, you got Mr. Jack Sparrow, which I'm really excited for that artisan figure. I know this is an artisan, but
I can't wait.
I'm
for him to
excited
do
for
that.
the artisan figure, which makes me, and I've been on a little Pirates, watched a couple of I've seen them all, but like I watched a couple of the movies over the weekend and whatnot. So now that doesn't take anything away from the bottom. I think the pictures in the bottom are amazing as well. Saying everything that you guys said about them looks great, but there's just something about that WandaVision photo that just looks so realistic. Like it really looks like a photo, like a loving couple, and a very meaningful touch
submissiveness.
there. I love that, man. Like that's perfection to me. Something so simple, but you made it, you like perfected it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And I would never have thought to do a pose like this, right? Because it's Scarlet Witch. Like you're gonna make her the powerful one and blah blah blah. But like to have this photo just love, like on Valentine's Day was really cool for me. So
so to add on to that, there was a comic cover for Wanda and Vision. That's what I based it off of, and that's when I was like, yeah, like what would a couple do? Like be honest, like those like new couples, what would kind of poses they would be doing? That's how I see things. Like you have to look at like everyday things that normal people would do as well.
Yeah.
Or you just try to think outside of the box how you would want to like do your characters. And like I said to every live stream I've been on, that people ask me what's the greatest tip I could give, I say just take the risk and pose your figures. Because
sure.
Like
I need to get better at that.
Don't get it twisted, people. I mean,
let me show you what I created for Zord. Y'all seen the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
That very cool, my friend.
That's what happens when you start posing your figures. Zord has just opened up my mind, man, to a whole
crouching
new world.
tiger.
Dude, he is looking great.
I love it.
Wow, dude, he's fantastic. I love it. You got to keep him like that
Zord.
forever now.
I'm going to, man.
Got to.
I'm gonna tag you on Instagram, Zord.
Guys, we have a fantasy draft to do yet. Okay, so we're gonna make this go from 10 to 11 real quick though. I do want Zord to answer this question for our boy Aaron Collects here. Zord, don't you have a shit ton of 112 figures? Where do you keep them displayed?
In boxes. I'm already limited by my 1/6. The only thing that's out is the Sentinel and the Galactus.
So you definitely prefer 1/6 over like any other scale for sure?
Yeah, because like the problem with 112, it's like the inaccuracy is terrible. Like no company is like ever like perfect on them.
Sure.
And it's like there's always another company doing another same character, the 112. People say it's like, oh, it's off, face is off, paint's rubbing. And then when you start to
Is that
get to
the
like
Karate
bigger,
Kid pose?
when you start getting
Sweep
to like
the
bigger
leg.
figures, they're able to control the quality better. That's
That's interesting. I only really know mainly about 1/6, so I don't really know too much about 1/12. But that
well,
Fantastic Four set, I really love that.
because people say like, oh, I want an accurate, but in 1/12, but it's like
It's not going to happen.
how much can you squeeze on a small figure? You know?
Right.
Yeah, all that detail.
Yeah.
What's up, Yomo? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. You made it just in time for the fantasy draft for well, I guess 2024 pre-orders. So sorry to cut you guys off there. Continue. I just wanted to say hi to Yomo real quick.
Oh no, you're good. I'm done.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start this then. Let me stop the screen there for that, and let's present. Actually, I think I have a quick little intro to this one. We've only played this game once, so I do. Here we go. Dude, let's go. Flavio dancing in the back there, doing his little thing. Like, come on, bro.
Just trying to make you laugh.
I love it, bro.
I
Like,
thought we were gonna cut back to the screen and Flavio was gonna have glow sticks and just be like,
yeah,
like
man,
a whole rave party.
We'll pull a Terry Crews from White
that's-
Chicks.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh
man.
All right, so let's see here. Okay, so it's a little unorganized, guys. Like I mentioned before, my house flooded. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare, so these figures are like just kind of all over the place. My computer was frozen a little bit and hard to oh, see, look at that. What is going on? So we have 25 figures here. Obviously, we have a couple of doubles as well. So, don't kill me too much over that. I don't know what was going on. I was trying to put them up, and sometimes like the same figure would go on for some reason twice. So what we're doing is these are 25 figures that are in the release window. Okay. And we have how you figure it's going to be the first pick. Zord is going to be the second pick. Flavio is third, and then I am fourth. Okay, but then it's a snake draft, so I will also be fifth pick, and it'll go up the line, then down the line, then up the line.
nice.
And we're gonna do. Let's do we're gonna do 4 rounds. Okay. So some of these characters, some of these figures will not be picked, and that is okay. But we're gonna do 4 rounds. That should take up what 16 figures out of these 25.
Dude, I can barely see them, but I'll try my best.
I tried. Thanks, Flavio. I'm just playing. If you need to ask who they are, I can help you out a little bit.
Yeah, I can see them pretty good too. Flavio.
Okay, like some of the heads are cut off. So here's another thing. Like when I saved the picture to my phone, I could look at it, but then when I sent it to my computer, it like my computer would not be able to open it up for some reason. So like I had a screenshot it from my phone and send it again. And I didn't have time to like crop every photo because I was like, you guys saw me in the beginning. I was panicking. I was like, let's go. I cannot cancel the show here. So, but yeah, let's go ahead. And now these are not just figures that you have pre-ordered personally, but they can also be figures that you're like, these are the best figures up for pre-order right now that are in the release window. Okay.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we'll have the chat, or maybe I'll make something to where later people can vote on Instagram or something on who had the best draft. But Justin, pick one, my sir.
All right, man. Man, first pick's a gift and a curse, because if I pick wrong, I waste
all the good ones,
and you might lose them.
Yeah,
I lose it.
I think it's safe to say that there's a couple that deserve the one spot. But since I'm gonna now, this is just our personal list, right? Like we're just picking what we think.
What
Like,
you
we're trying to make
think?
our best team.
Yep.
for
I
us.
mean, it could
Okay.
either be what you think could be figure of the year, but you'll explain all that as you pick that character. And we can't
Okay.
spend too much time on each figure because but yeah, like
I got you. Let me go with. I'm sorry, man. I got to go with that Bane. Bane for me is going to go
Ooh,
number
back
one
to
because
Bane.
I feel like that's just going to be an incredible looking figure. I love the Dark Knight trilogy, and it was tough. There's a few that I'm not going to say because I'm hoping it comes back to me. But I'm going to go Bane number one just because I knew it wouldn't be there. I don't think it was going to be there on the way back. So
Okay. So how you figure? First overall pick, Bane from the Dark Knight Rises.
Good one.
Man, good pick. Zord, you're up, my good sir.
I'm gonna play it safe and go with the final swing Spidey. Just because,
Took
like,
mine.
everybody's
Damn.
like,
y'all thought y'all were going to get that, didn't y'all? Y'all thought y'all were going to get that on the turn, but Zord said no, thank you.
Man.
because I know everybody's like banking on this figure. They're like, dude, the head sculpt has to be good. Like,
Dude,
as a
Yep.
definitive
10 out of 10.
Tom Holland Spidey.
It's gonna be good. I'm excited. All right.
Sorry.
No, you're good, man. You're good. It's changing mine up a little bit. Flavio, what you got for the third overall pick, sir?
Dude, like from what I can see, I'm gonna definitely go with that 89 Batman, bro.
Oh, you guys suck, man. Come
Dude,
on. Those are literally like,
It's a cold world out here, bro.
oh, it is. That's what I get for putting myself last pick. All right. It's all good.
All right, we're gonna
Now who's D? Who's D?
D
Hey,
is nobody. Don't
if
worry
you ain't
about D.
first, you're
I
last.
didn't have time to here. Maybe I can
No, it's good,
get rid
Brick.
of him
It's
here.
fine. I'm
Delete.
good.
Delete. I figured it out
Delete.
when I'm not stressed. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, Flavio. Okay, good.
Now, Brick, you
Let's,
get two back to back here in the snake draft. Just so
I
everybody
do,
can
so I
understand.
can't-
He gets 2 picks back to back.
I get 2 back to back, and then when we come back up, Justin will get the 2 back to back.
Yeah.
That's the perks of being first and last, I guess.
If you ain't
know-
first, you're last.
I'm gonna go.
This is tough, dude. This is tough.
I'm gonna go Anakin.
I was gonna say that's a good choice. That's
I'm gonna go
Devil.
Anakin. I'm excited for that. It's actually one of my favorite looks of Anakin. I'm
that was
really
in
excited this
contention
figure.
for me too, Brick. Like I cannot wait for that figure,
Yeah.
man. Like that is gonna be nice.
Yeah, dude. I'm really excited for this figure. And I'm gonna go for my second pick. Well, real quick, let's just say first pick was Bane. We had Spider-Man, the final swing, red and blue suit, Batman 89, which is a really good pick as well. And I just chose Anakin. I'm gonna come back around here and I'm gonna actually choose. I'm gonna go with Groot, man. This is gonna be the coolest looking Groot ever. And to put Star-Lord back to back with this Groot, if you just get those 2 figures, that's gonna look super sick. I'm excited for this Groot.
That defense gonna be crazy on that one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this deluxe here. It's the only way you can get these arms too is if you get the deluxe, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
So
That's gonna be a great one, dude.
Hot Toys Hotline, what is up, sir?
That's right, Connor. Let's go,
This
baby.
guy is
Hold on,
on
Connor.
my butt to watch Prey, and he's gonna be on Bugle 6 next week. And
Oh, dude, I can't wait for that.
He's like, if you don't watch Prey, I'm not coming on. So I gotta watch it this week.
Dude, you
Brick,
got
Brick.
it,
You haven't watched
man.
Prey?
Brick, you love.
I
you
plan
love,
on it. I'm not trying not to.
Brick, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
You love your like you were talking earlier. You love your like figure. You love your Wonder Womans, your Supergirls. Prey has an awesome female protagonist.
You're telling me
man.
Prey, the Predator in that movie, is a female?
No,
No,
the-
but
No, the
No, I know. I'm just messing.
Brick, I'm telling you. No, I'm just playing. But no, dude, you're gonna Brick. I don't know. We haven't talked movies a ton, but I truly think you're gonna really like it, dude. I really do. And if you're
No way.
disappointed,
I was
I'd be
gonna watch
surprised.
that movie. So it was my son's birthday this past weekend, and my parents were in town. My mom's still here, but my dad wanted to watch a movie Saturday night, and we were gonna watch Prey, and then all of a sudden we watched what was it, The Warriors of the Sky or something like that on Apple Plus. What is that? I can't think. It's got the guy that played Elvis, Butler, but it's a really good show. watch more of it. But yeah, we ended up not watching the movie, and yeah, it was kind of So, yeah, they're giving me a hard time in the chat. But thanks for being here, guys. If you guys are just showing up, we are doing a Hot Toys Brick. I can almost guarantee you will like. I think I will too. I didn't have Hulu for a minute, and then I got it back. Found out that I had it the whole time, and I'm gonna watch it.
Dude, that's me, Austin, and Connor giving you the stamp of approval. Like, you know, it's gonna be a banger, though, man. If us three are telling you it's good,
It is a really good movie.
Man, now I'm gonna want this figure. That's gonna suck.
dude. 100%. Connor messaged me and like showed me he picked up this other Predator. I immediately pre-ordered the Prey figure because I forgot I hadn't yet. Then I went to Target and picked up the 2 NECA figures. The one that's like the blood. Well, I won't give it away, but like, yeah, they just came out with some new like exclusive ones. So he's got me on.
I know which one you're talking about. I think it's like the whole like translucent.
Is it the red box one?
Yeah.
Yes, red box. Yeah, dude, it is.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Those look really cool too.
Yeah, but anyway, Brick.
Anyways, we're doing a fantasy game. Flavio, you are up next. What are you taking for your second pick of the draft?
Now, Flavio, before you pick, dude, if you can't see any of this, just ask, man.
Yeah, dude.
Tell
Like,
us Nick finally.
So
dude,
real
I'm
quick,
really like
real
as
quick.
close
We have
as
Mighty Thor. We have Mighty Thor here. You know, Natalie Portman.
Okay.
We have that Transformer Black Panther right here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll leave that one for Justin.
Coming down. We have the ARF. What is this? The ARF Trooper. AT. Is it the AT-RT or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 Kenobis, one from the show, one from Clone Wars.
Okay.
And then we have Black Panther, the female Black Panther from the newer movie. We have another Transformer Black Panther on accident. My bad. We have She-Hulk, Mace Windu, Ant-Man. We have the Avatar figures, the Mark 6 2.0 Mantis. The what is this one? The blue suit. Is this the suit up or what is this?
No, I think that one's just the shell, right? Like that's like
Okay.
the
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have Batman Armory. We have the Wasp. We have Kang. We have the Scout Trooper Commando. Is that what it is?
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
The IG-12 Tech and another ARF Trooper on accident. Yeah. So again, these are figures in the release window. Not all of them, but the majority of them. So in case anybody was wondering.
I think I'm gonna go with Shuri, Black Panther.
Ooh, there you go. Okay. Interesting pick.
That
I like it.
Sculpt, dude, that head sculpt besides that red and blue suit final Tom Holland, I think is amazing. And that suit is gonna go really good if you have that classic Black Panther that they released a while ago. So I'm excited for that one.
Guys, let us know in the comment section which you would have picked first overall. How you figure chose Bane first overall, which is a good pick, solid pick.
That is a really good pick.
Let us know what you would pick for best figure in release window right now. Zord, you are up, my good sir. You recently chose Spider-Man.
Okay. I think I'll go with Mace Windu. Because that's something that people have been like eyeing for so long.
Yes.
And when's the last time we got a Samuel L. Jackson figure?
Literally.
That's a good pick. Too bad you're not going to be able to put him with Anakin Skywalker because I got him. No, good pick though. Good pick.
Oh,
how you figure you're about to get 2 picks here, man?
Dude, I mean, it makes sense to maybe go with the Armory here, but I got the DX19. I do have the Armory on pre-order, so I'm very excited for that. But man, there's a decision that I'm gonna have to make here. Dude, do I take the best available player or do I go for someone that I think has the potential, just like in real sports?
Dude, there's only one winner.
Well, you take them both because you get back-to-back picks, my good sir.
I'm gonna do something that's gonna be. I have been talking about. I think these are gonna be just absolute grails. I'm taking Jake in the Natiri. I'm taking Jake in the Natiri.
Dude, I was gonna do those. I thought I was gonna be able to. Okay.
Hey, let's talk trades, fellas. You know, future first rounder.
Man.
I think these figures, dude. The thing I love about these, you can have these two, and you could just have them on a shelf together. Like, I just think these two are going to be phenomenal looking figures, man. I cannot wait to get these in. I know we've had a Jake before, but I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the first time we're getting the Terry in 6 scale.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's pretty sweet, man. Pretty good picks. Zord, you're back up, man. He took your figures.
No. Shoot. I think I will go with Clone Wars Kenobi.
Clone Wars Kenobi. All right.
Gotta do it for the prequels.
Good pick. Good pick. So, Flavio.
Damn, man. These are all like
You have one DC and one Marvel figure. Are you gonna go Star Wars here?
Yeah, I think I am actually. I think I'm gonna go with IG-12.
Ooh. Okay.
Very, very excited for
Bro.
that figure, man.
dude, Flavio's is surprising me, man.
I know, man.
When he started with the '89 Batman, I was just for sure that he was going to go with maybe an Iron Man next.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah, like
Wow.
I understand the 89 Batman, but like his next two picks, I'm like, they're not bad. It's just a surprise, you know? Like
IG-12 absolutely just shocked me just now.
Dude,
absolutely
There's
just shocked me.
so many accessories that this guy comes with, and if you have the counterpart figures for them, like it's an all-in, you know, price tag right there. And then having the, you know, the Babu Frick with it, and you know, Grogu in there.
Flavio, I could
Honestly,
be honest with me, man. You're regretting this pick, aren't you? You're regretting it a little bit.
dude,
no way.
just before I go ahead and have back-to-back picks and win this whole thing, I just real quick want to say hello to 16GJ just joined figure draft. Nice. Yeah, so these are the figures that are in the release window. We're just having some fun doing 4 rounds, almost done with it, but yeah, just having some fun here. Hot Toys Hotline still talking about his Predators. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch Prey.
Dude, he's just gonna keep coming at you, man. If you don't,
Yes.
he's just gonna keep coming at you. He's relentless, man.
I'm learning that very quickly. Austin saying I'll be on the island. That avatar is overrated.
No way.
I'm done. I'm done.
Austin Nicholas,
I mean,
man, I
No,
know.
man, that's what he
I've
wants.
seen
That's
it
what
in
Austin wants,
2012.
man. He
Oh,
wants that. He
maybe.
wants those outrage clicks, man. Let's not give in to that.
He does.
Don't give in.
He does. He does. Okay, so I'm gonna win this thing real quick, and then we're gonna have people vote later.
Rick, real
I'm
quick,
just gonna
did
be
you
cocky.
did you think that there was gonna be this many figures available? Were you expecting Flavio to go with IG-12 in the 3rd round?
Were you?
Not at all. I wasn't really expecting Black Panther either. I figured he'd pick like Black Panther in the 3rd or 4th round, but the 2nd round, where he still had Mace Windu, Kenobi,
Dude, trying to
Avatar.
keep you guys on the toes, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. His list, his figures.
You're gonna get
Hey,
your head
it's all
coach
good.
fired in 1 year. That type of draft.
I'm about to get that championship in the 1st year. I'm going Armory. Okay.
Ooh.
And then right away, right off the bat to finish off my draft, I'm going
Gosh,
Damn you.
I'm going Kenobi.
he actually did it. He actually got Kenobi and
Kabam!
Anakin.
And that's going Groot in the 2nd round, and I'm
Sneaker
still
would be
able to
happy
get
for
Batman
you.
and Kenobi.
And it's crazy
Come
he
on.
did that because he loves Rise of Skywalker the most, but he's got those 2 guys coming home. That's crazy.
Yep.
Unreal.
You know, I was if somebody would have taken one of these guys, I would have taken She-Hulk, just because I think she looks really, really cool. Not a fan of the show,
She
but
looks so cool.
she's gonna
I'm
be
with
a
you, Bruce.
really cool
She looks
figure.
soft.
Mantis was
I'm with you.
close too, and then Mark 7, but like, or Mark 6, sorry. But I had to get my Batman, and I had to get a Kenobi in there to go with my Anakin.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Your team is looking
Pretty stacked.
Team is
Yeah,
looking
I
really
appreciate
stacked.
that. I
How you
appreciate
were
that.
able to get again, like I said, Flavio, man, I love where you're going with your draft. Let's see how you finish it out, man. Let's see how you finish it out.
Oh,
Dude.
can I guess your next pick?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, you know what? This guy's kind of changing things up a little bit. And I could see him right now picking Kang.
No.
He's just
Okay.
gonna get the vehicle. He doesn't even want the trooper to come with. He's just
Right.
gonna get the vehicle.
Can you imagine? No, I'm not picking Kang. I don't want to deal with all those allegations.
Bro.
I'll probably if I had to pick, I'm gonna play it safe. I don't want anybody else to take him from me. I'm
Never,
gonna
sir.
pick the best of the Bad Batch, my boy Tech.
You know, I
Damn,
almost guessed that. Okay. Okay.
Dude, I'm surprised he was there for that long.
Yeah, it's a good pick. It's a
Good
good
pick.
pick.
It's a good pick.
Man. So Zord, what you got, sir?
Okay.
You got one of Marvel. You got 2 Star Wars.
Mm,
Dude, just take She-Hulk.
I was gonna do She-Hulk. Yeah, I'm gonna do She-Hulk.
Oh, nice, dude. That's a good
Because
pick.
honestly, when that figure came out, all I saw was hate, and now I'm on the side like, I actually want this figure.
Nah, she's
Dude,
gonna be good. She's gonna be good.
Dude, in
Wait,
your
did-
photo, she's gonna look so good. I can't
Zord,
wait
did you
to see that.
officially pick She-Hulk? Did you officially make this selection?
Yeah, I'm going with
Okay.
her.
That is so cool.
Especially
Ah.
if he has Daredevil. If you got Daredevil with them two together, I can't wait to see those pictures.
Oh, bro, if I got those two, I'm gonna make sure she's carrying a Daredevil.
There you go.
All right, Justin, to close out the draft.
All right, let's go. Man, I mean, I know what the safe pick is, but I want to kind of do a fun one as well. You know, kind of like what Flavio's been doing with every pick. I'm messing with you, man. Let's go with man. I feel like I want to go with Iron Man Mark 6 just because I think that's the best of what's left. But you know, man, I'll be honest with you. I want that Mantis. I want that Mantis Christmas special. I just think that that's such a cool, unique figure. Yeah, dude, give me that Mantis.
Wow. So there you have it. What a pick. What a
Very
draft.
nice.
That was really fun. So guys, we are going to, if you guys want to vote now, just comment down in the comment section who you guys think won the draft. I will also have something on Instagram, have a little bit of fun to where you guys can vote officially. But how you figure closed out the draft, he picked up Bane and of course the Avatar figures and Mantis. So you got both Avatar figures. Very nice. Zord got Spider-Man. Okay, the red and blue suit, Mace Windu, Kenobi from Clone Wars, and She-Hulk. Good draft there.
Very nice.
Zord. Flavio, you got 89 Batman, and everything else doesn't matter. No, I'm just playing.
What?
Don't say that about Tech, man.
No, bro, I'm just
Yeah,
playing
man.
with you. I'm just playing with
Don't
you.
forget
I'm playing. You got Black
Operation
Panther,
99.
IG-12, and Tech. No, you got a really good draft. A very fun draft for you. I'm excited. And then myself, I got Anakin Skywalker. I don't even know this guy's name. Groot, Batman, Armory, and of course Obi-Wan Kenobi from the show. Guys, let us know who won the draft. This was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing this. Probably do this more often. Before we did like a spin the wheel, and we didn't know what the draft picks were going to be, like grails or whatnot, and I wasn't able to like set it up like this in a kind of fun way to kind of show it off. But yeah, this was really cool. So nice. Do you guys think it was fun? It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, it was a blast.
fun,
I just,
though.
I just, you know, every time I do stuff like this, man, it's like when people are like, "What's your 5 favorite movies of all time?" and I give them
Right.
5. I'm like, "Wait a minute, hold
Let
on,
me
Yeah.
rethink
let me
this,
make a few changes."
Dude,
Yeah.
the one that
But,
I'm very surprised was not taken was that Mark 6.
I think it's because I have the suit up coming. I got the suit up, and I got Mark 3. So I was already thinking about my
Sure.
collection as a whole. So I was
I
like,
agree
which
with
one's
that, but I don't think that head sculpt, like I always remember D'Lo when these Iron Mans come around because it's like he has the Antonio Stark like head sculpt just because it could be a little bit better.
You know which one I was actually thinking about picking up without if I didn't go Mantis there, but then I felt like I had to have the Ant-Man. I really am looking forward to that Wasp figure, man. I really
that
am.
Wasp
I
looks
think
good.
I
that's gonna look
slept
really
on
great.
those. I
The
haven't
suit
gotten them.
for this Wasp is gonna just look great, man. It's gonna really pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick
Really
those up
is.
for sure.
The movie canon gifted
Wow.
1 Brick Artemis membership If you guys don't remember, last episode, the Movie Canon went crazy and gifted like 10 memberships. So, Movie Canon, thank you very much. Remember, if you gift or buy a membership, you get a free sticker to go on top of those cool other perks that we talked about at the beginning of the episode. So yeah, thank you so much, Gio. I don't know how much more I can. I don't know what else. I need to get you like a gift basket, send it your way, like those fruit flowers, like you like eat the pineapple and strawberries and all that stuff, and do something for you, man.
And our defense 1/6 GJ, he has his head cut off, so we don't know what we're getting with the top part of that Iron Man.
That's true.
We might just be getting, that in our defense, man. We don't know. So
that's true. What's up, Adrian? How you doing,
Adrian?
man? Yo, Zordy, huge fan of your photography. So badass. Yeah, man. We were talking about his photography. We did a top or bottom with his photography. It was a lot of fun to do. So, if after the show you want to go back and watch that segment, feel free to do so. What up, Flavio? He's also saying, and then everyone else kind of saying hi to one another.
What would have been the one that did if we would have just kept this rolling and there was like going to be one left over? What do y'all truly think after all of us got done? What do you think would have been left?
If we kept going?
Yeah, if we would have kept going, like knowing how we're picking so far, like if there was one that was going to be,
I'm going to say that Black Panther, that Transformers looking thing, that Black Panther there.
Yeah, I was either going to go with that or honestly that Iron Man, like just that, like that light up Iron Man.
That Scout Trooper too, like, there's nothing else from that line. Like,
what about you, Patrick?
Since I got that She-Hulk, and she's a lawyer, I'll just get the Kang.
That would be a good picture.
Oh man,
sit down.
Help him out.
So, okay, which one of these figures do you guys think is most likely to be released next?
Oh, that's tough.
It's got to be one of the Kenobis, man. I just think it's got to be one of those Kenobis
or Mace.
I'm gonna say Tech or Obi-Wan, because the series is ending this week. And then Obi-Wan will be perfect for May 4th.
Yeah, I would probably say Kenobi, Obi-Wan for sure.
Yeah.
And then if not, probably Mace. And then if not, thirdly, my choice would be that Anakin to go with that.
Anakin is my most likely figure because we've got 3 Anakins on the market right now, and I feel like they want to try and release one as soon as possible.
And I actually think, if we're talking about all of them, I really think, again, I know that we're probably going to get Star Wars this week, but I do think that Jane Thor is going to be inevitable in the next 2 weeks. Like, that's true. Like that's going to finish out that Love and Thunder line. I think they're just kind of ready to just be kind of done with that line. I don't know how well that line's done. That Thor is still just sitting. I could see that one sitting for a while.
That's true.
But which is crazy because I really wanted that, man. It just had too much going on with it, man.
Same. I really wanted it too, and
there's just so much, man.
That's the thing is like you want these figures, and then all of a sudden they announced 3 more freaking artisan. You got Paul Atreides for in-art. You got like all this stuff going on, and
it's just
crazy. It's truly impossible unless you just collect like people that just can collect Star Wars. Like I envy you. I love too much stuff. I got to get everything. Or not everything, but I got to collect multiple IPs. But I totally like people that can just collect one line, like just Marvel, just DC, just Star Wars. Like I'm sure that helps, man. Because like y'all said, dude, it is just relentless with.
Dude, I need a second job.
Release after release. Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
Yep.
Why are you doing this, Flavio? You thinking about getting a new car or something? No, man.
Nah, not at all.
Coming out this month.
All right, hear me out. You might think it's weird at first, but hear me out.
Yeah.
So we have Star Wars, May the 4th. We got Phantom Menace stuff coming up, that we've all been kind of like guessing what they're going to be coming out with, and for the Phantom Menace line, and everyone's kind of thinking, for sure, like, we're going to get a Obi-Wan Kenobi from that line. I want to play somewhat of a game. I was not able to get the pictures up in time because of, again, the flood in my basement. But with the comment that Austin just commented, that he just said, that he wants to Jar Jar. Now I'm going to pick one of you guys. Okay. And I'm going to have you guys pretend that we're talking to Hot Toys. Okay. Pretend we're talking to Howard and we're trying to sell this figure on why this should be a part of the line and why it needs to be a part of the line. And you know what? I'm going to start with Justin. I'm going to say, Justin, why Jar Jar?
So I'm talking to Howard right now. I'm telling
are.
him why we need one for this 25th anniversary. Okay. Howard, listen, man, we don't know each other that well.
Excuse
but
me.
The
Misa.
the reason
Misa.
the reason we need the reason we need Jar Jar is simple, man. The Phantom Menace, Jar Jar is an absolute staple of that movie. He will always be remembered for the Phantom Menace. We've never gotten a Jar Jar. Jar Jar has now gone the full Hayden Christensen redemption tour. There's never been a better time to get this figure. Okay. I've talked to people in the community. This thing's going to sell. This thing's going to sell well. This thing's going to sell so well. You're going to be like, why didn't we make Jar Jar before? Now we're going to make Dark Side Jar Jar. That's what you're going to be saying.
Chrome Jar Jar, baby.
Yeah. Jar Jar is going to make you rich because we're going to be selling these quick and we're going to be selling them often. And once you throw that 25th anniversary on the box, that's going to sell anyway. So give collectors what they really want, and that's a Jar Jar. And then once this sells really well, let's go deep on this Phantom Menace line, please. Because I know a lot of people, I don't know if you know a guy named Brick Artemis. Bugle 6, might have heard of him.
Never.
He loves Phantom Menace. He loves Phantom Menace. It's his favorite Star Wars film. Let's go deep on this line. Let's kick it off with Jar Jar on this 25th anniversary. Let's do it right now.
So here's the thing, Justin. I'm pretending to be Howard here.
Oh, okay.
You know, we have to make a completely new body, and this figure is going to cost more than I think people are willing to spend. Yeah, everybody wants a Jar Jar, but I think they're kind of expecting like 270, 280. I can probably do like 325, 340. You know, do you think they'll still buy?
If you can get that down to 325, I definitely think there'll be buyers interested. I want accessories though. We need accessories for this figure. You know, when they're underwater and everybody's got those breathing apparatuses and stuff, even though Jar Jar didn't need one, or maybe he did, I can't remember, but we need those in there to go with Obi-Wan when you release Padawan Obi-Wan. Listen, man, it's simple.
Little droid, the head of the droid. So he's like, you know, doing the kickback thing.
Exactly. And those blue shield weapons that they would lob over there, and he accidentally killed 500 droids by tripping over himself.
Okay.
We need that in the collection.
Okay.
So
sold. I'm making them right now for you. He'll be announced May 13th. Okay. Mark that down.
Great doing business.
All right. So next up, that was good. That was really good. And to the other two, do you think there's a chance that we'll get a Jar Jar? Give me a percentage. Doesn't matter who goes first. Give me like a percentage of like the chance that we will get a Jar Jar Binks.
60%.
60? That's pretty high. Okay. No, that's
20.
You're saying within this year, or you're just saying in general?
This year.
I would say
announced.
60%. I would say 60.
Okay.
Mita.
That's the sales pitch right there.
Austin says no. He needs the head of the droid, the energy balls. Yes.
Yeah.
An artisan Jar Jar. Can you imagine?
Dude, full leather.
Full leather. If they made a Jar Jar, it would be a new body and features. Yep. They would do for sure 2 SKUs to make money off of this. They would reuse that body. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. A golden Jar Jar. Man,
Dude,
give me one where his like
Jar
tongue is. Give me a head sculpt where his tongue's just like, you know,
Dude,
like
yeah. They could actually use the magnetic like style feature that they use for Carnage and like Venom for that.
Yep.
I think there's a 25% chance. I personally don't think it's going to happen. I'd love one. That'd be a day one pre-order for me, but I just personally I would say 25% of a chance happening.
Okay.
I just think right now with them scaling back, with making less figures, canceling a few figures, I think right now they're just going to go to what is selling immediately. And even though we think that it's going to sell, maybe they just know that like, hey, it's going to cost less to make another trooper or to make another version of this popular character, and we're gonna release that instead. So I hope we get one, but we'll see.
Right. I'm gonna go for the next one to let's go to Patrick Zord for this one. Why, sir, Queen Amidala? And sorry if I spelled that wrong. I don't think I did, but
Okay. All right, Howard, hear me out. Just hear me out. You already did Padme, so at this point, why would we backtrack and not do a Queen Amidala? If a third party could do it and they already have those sculpts in the factory, might as well do a Queen Amidala. Just hear me out. It's gonna sell. It's her. It's Natalie Portman. Easy money. Swap out the clothes too, bro. People will buy it.
Yeah.
And throw in an accessory. Young Annie. Done.
Ooh.
Young Annie as an accessory.
Say, are you an angel?
Nice. Why are you an angel? That was good. That was good.
In all fairness, honestly, like I think a Queen Amidala would be like should be a top priority for you to make.
Yeah.
For sure.
Especially since I'm close too. So I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. So
I think there's a 70% chance we get that.
70%.
I really do. I think that would be an absolute great release to go with the 25th. I think it'd be perfect.
Dang. What about you, Flavio? What's the percent do you think?
For Queen Amidala? I would say 50%. I mean, you know, they already have
a little higher for her. Well,
they
for
combined.
Combined.
Have her there in place. All you got to do is slap white paint on her face and
that's so true.
give her the outfit and give her the whole headgear. I think they should definitely do it. I mean, it's coming from your favorite movie anyways, so why not? You know?
Yeah.
I think they should definitely look into it. I think she had a really big, presence in that movie anyway, so they should definitely do it.
Okay.
50%.
50%. I'm gonna go for her. I'm gonna go 45%.
Ooh, you had to cut me a little bit.
45. 45. A little bit.
He had 50. He had 50.
Not quite.
Yeah.
50. You know, I used to play with this guy named Zoid on Xbox Live.
You imagine the audacity.
Loki Collector, what is up, sir? Thanks for stopping by, man, watching the show. So we're just having some fun with Fandom Menace line. Kind of like predictions, but at the same time, kind of changing up a little bit. Talking with Howard on why we should do these figures for the Fandom Menace line. Let's see here. Dartamara says even the third-party queen looks awesome. She really does. I like that figure a lot. Yeah. Austin saying, so Queen Amidala or her when sneaking into the palace?
I think it's going to be classic. If they do it, it's got to be the classic look, in my opinion.
You want the red with the
do that one, honestly.
Yeah, that's
I would be happy with both, but yeah, I want that classic one too. Non-Hot Toys collectors would buy that. I agree. I think there are certain characters that non-1/6 collectors would buy, including now that we're kind of on that. I think there are people who are willing to buy like Harry Potter in art, right? Like that aren't 1/6 collectors, but love Harry Potter and they see that they buy $400 Lego sets of Harry Potter. Why not buy you know what I mean?
I will say I'm 100% with you on that, Brick.
Yeah, because my girlfriend, she loves like Harry Potter. And yeah, she sees what I'm buying, but then when I showed her they're doing Harry Potter, she was actually kind of like, oh, like, do you think they're gonna do the rest? Like it piqued her interest.
Yeah.
So it's like obviously she's not gonna buy it, but it's like you get people talking when you do certain like IPs such as like Harry Potter.
For sure. I'm getting every one that comes out, dude. I can't wait. I just picked up the Fantastic Beasts Hot Toys, and those are phenomenal, man. Those are really good.
Don't tell
Yeah,
me.
that's gonna be tough for me, but I definitely have
Zord,
to
they're
get
really.
them.
I'm not trying to, but I got both of them like on a deal. Like they were really good deals, so like you probably get them for pretty good price, man. And
It's just Grindelwald, right? And the what's his
and
name?
Newt, yeah,
Newt. Okay.
yeah. But it's
Newt's
really good, dude. The
tremendous.
tailoring on those are great. And I was already thinking ahead. Like, I really want to start collecting, like, when InArt's releasing these Harry Potter characters.
Mhm.
I'm going to dedicate a whole spot. I love Harry Potter. So I'm going to be dedicating like a whole thing to that. So,
That's the goat. Don't forget it.
but I'm with you, Brick. That's definitely a character in a line that people that don't
That
like
people will just see
yes,
and be like, "Oh, where do I get this?"
absolutely.
So Flavio, I got a question for you for this Phantom Menace line as well. It's a little different, sort of kind of the same at the same time. But why Kenobi? We have so many Kenobis. Do we really need this Padawan Kenobi? Are people really going to buy this? Like what, why another Kenobi? We could do all these other characters.
Dude. First off, Sneaker, if you're listening, trust me, I'm all there with you, bro. We absolutely need this. I don't know who doesn't want this. You know what I mean? Like for me, this is one of the Obi-Wan, renditions that I definitely think, that a lot of people would, eat up for sure. Just because at that point, he's following the steps, with Qui-Gon, and then he's taking up that battle, Duel of Fates with Maul. Bro, this question right here is even questionable because this for me, like you said, this like for me, the prequels, like, it's not my favorite, but it is my favorite in the same time. So Phantom Menace like held a lot of weight for me just because of that battle. You know what I mean? And I think, you can't go wrong with Obi-Wan. He's a great character. He's, a pillar in Star Wars, but I just love his getup. That short hair that he had, when he pulls up and he sees Qui-Gon take the kneel and he's like, oh snap, like I really gotta pull some weight here. And he does, you know what I mean? He chops my dude in half. Like, spoiler alert here if anybody hasn't seen it by now.
The
But
Clone Wars isn't on waitlist yet, though. So why should we put our resources in there?
because who's asking for the Clone Wars one? In reality, I mean, the Clone Wars one is good. Don't get me
Zord
wrong.
Photography specifically asked for this figure when he
Okay,
came in here a minute ago to get me to make the Queen Amidala.
And Howard himself asked for this figure.
but if
Damn
you
it!
ask me, I still think the census holds true with live action versus animation. I think more people are susceptible to watching live action compared to animation. So I think having him with the armor and having him as that General Kenobi arc, I think is good and it will sell. By far, I seen the stream the other night. I don't think that's the greatest head sculpt for Obi-Wan. But I
6
think
out of 10, wouldn't you say?
I think it's a 5. I think you were being a little bit too
real quick, Flavio. we're not going to do Kenobi unless we do a Darth Maul 2.0 and a Qui-Gon 2.0. So you're looking at a lot of work there, a lot of money, a lot of fear that people won't buy another Qui-Gon or another Maul. But we're not gonna do another Kenobi unless we get these updated figures to go with that brand new Kenobi. So we can either do that or we can go do Queen Amidala and Anakin and Jar Jar Binks and go that route. Which do you think we should
And
do?
Flavio, real quick, what we're probably going to do, I just don't want to burst it, but what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to give you a droid. Okay. We're probably going to give you a limited to 2,500 droid from a comic.
And it's going to be pink and blue.
Well,
that's what you're getting.
Hear me out, though. There's people that are still buying the Qui-Gon Jinn to this day. Like, there's people that are still going.
Give me name 3 people who are still buying that.
I mean,
get out of here.
I don't want to put them on the spot, but I think that the DX16, right? It's the 16 and 17, the Maul.
Yeah.
I think that with the speeder bike is still a very good, a very good piece.
But he
on
doesn't
top of-
have the gritted teeth. I know a lot of people want the gritted teeth. They want the magnetic waist to where you can like rip them apart. Like you got to have that
but
if you
just
have to
think
do the
about
face,
the
right?
scene that he had when he was out in the desert and he was using his binoculars. Like that still is a pretty good, some people might want to pose him up there with the speeder and then that droid. So I think if we do the Obi-Wan, people will still be susceptible to posing them up in a somewhat battle. Give the Obi-Wan with LED, lightsaber gimmick, and people would still buy it. I think people would still buy it and I think that would honestly tank the sales of the Clone Wars Kenobi, if you ask me, but people would go for this one overall just because it's more of it's a more iconic battle, and people that already have that Qui-Gon and the Maul, it's hotcakes.
Yeah.
It's selling all day, if you ask me.
So you'd rather the Hot Toys, excuse me, do the main three and do Maul and Qui-Gon over again. I'm just saying that probably, I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm just saying if it did.
Not even redo them, but they got to open the
Like
door
reissue?
with redoing. Well, they got to open the door with doing the Obi-Wan. That will open up the doors for redoing the other two.
Yeah. Man, Adrian wants another Yoda.
Justin, like,
another Yoda?
Help me out here, dude. You're in the board office too.
All right, fine. We'll do it. But we'll do a droid with a stap again.
We'll meet you in the
Dude,
middle.
people would take it though. Dude, deal.
Dude, I feel
We
bad,
already
Flavio,
teased it.
because Flavio got the easiest one to convince somebody to make an Obi-Wan to do.
And then we're just giving him a heart and so time. Dilo saying I come back.
To be Howard. I don't know who the hell me and Zord were supposed to be, but we came in. We're two executives.
You were my little sidekick, sitting next to me.
Dude, that was hard.
Dilo says, come back and Brick is speaking blasphemy. I'm not really saying like why Anakin, like I really want another Anakin. This is just we're playing as Howard talking to Flavio right now on saying like, do we really need another one? He's got to like sell it. So,
dude, I felt it was pretty much anxiety in that office meeting right there.
You sold it, bro.
I tried.
You sold it.
Kept her cool, man. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, we need a droidica.
Oh,
that was my prediction last night on Steve's stream.
I can really. We were talking about that last Wolfpack episode too. I mentioned it, and just because I look at what Lego does, and sometimes I see that other companies, including Hot Toys, follows, and Lego recently came out with a buildable droidica and all of that, so I could see it.
Dude, and didn't Hasbro do that as well? Didn't they make a droidica version?
They did.
Or Black Series or somebody there did that.
They did it for Black Series, yeah.
Well, see, Black Series even has Anakin, episode 1 Anakin too. So
yeah.
Dude, come on. They're there. They're in the pipeline. They got to be coming eventually.
Oh, my bad,
Trick
Flavio.
question, Justin. Flavio doesn't know 3 people, but he's right.
Dude, I don't.
Dude, you know us 3 on the stream.
Yeah, like literally, you 3
know us. Okay, guys, we have one more segment. That was a lot of fun. I really hope. Well, real quick, do you think it's 100% that we get a Kenobi from Phantom Menace?
I don't think 100%, but I think it's it's in the foreseeable future. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Dave, how many? All right, let's with the panelists here. How many Obi-Wan renditions have we had in the past, present, and where are we going? Like, what other Obi-Wan are they gonna do?
I like to say Obi-Wan because that's all I need. I need one Obi-Wan, and
which one is that?
The Phantom one.
Phantom Menace. See, this is why Phantom Menace is my favorite.
I need that
Because
character,
it's
dude.
just-
I think it's for sure happening. I just don't know if it's going to technically be for the 25th, if it's going to be down the line. you know.
We
but-
need it. We need it more than. I'm sorry, but we need it more than Clone Wars. We need it more than the Kenobi show. Like
100%.
I mean, it's a movie. Like it's a prequel film. Like we need this Kenobi. If I could trade a few Kenobis in for this one, I would.
I would
100%.
do also the Attack of the Clones one, right?
Oh yeah,
you need to
Artisan.
know it, bro.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because
Sorry.
we gotta have that one too. Besides that, but those are like the two that everybody wants, man.
Yeah.
And they
for sure.
already have the Anakin from the Attack of the Clones. You know, you want to have that battle.
Yeah.
Yep.
You dig me?
Yeah. I think it's 80%. I'm gonna go 80%.
That's kind of where I'm at. 80% is good. I think that's a good one.
78% then.
I'm pretty
75.
sure they'll do an Obi-Wan, maybe Jar Jar, and for sure Battle Droid just to be safe.
I think we're getting a Droidica. I think we're gonna get 2 for the 25th to start out. Droidica,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go with George Lucas.
George Lucas figure. Let's go.
Dude,
Yeah.
imagine.
With the white shoes and the tucked in shirt.
Yeah, no,
There you
I would say
go.
I would probably say Amidala and the Droidica.
with an R2D2 next to George Lucas.
Dude,
Just
that
for
would
him
be
to like you can
sick.
put his elbow on there, you know, and it'd be cool.
Wearing,
know
wearing
Hot-
New Balances.
You know, Hot Toys did a George Lucas. Like that was like one of
Well,
their
they
first
did
figures.
Stan Lee, so you know.
That was one of their first figures, so they could really just like redo the guy and like pay homage to him, do it the right way.
All right, guys, but that was a lot of fun. We have one more segment, great top or bottom segment as well, and of course this little here Phantom Menace. But our last segment is going to be World of Psychic. Now it comes from the Ghostbusters 2 movie. World of Psychic. If you guys remember the beginning of the movie, they talk to a couple people and they act like they're psychics and predict whatever in the future. So we are doing that with Hot Toys. For example, we have House of Collectibles a couple episodes ago say that he believes that they're going to announce this year a new Winter Soldier because of the anniversary. You guys can do anything from what they might announce, you know, this year. You can do like a release this week. You guys can do anything Hot Toys related. And at the end of the year, I'm going to get all of them together, and whoever is right gets together for a prize. And if there's only one person right, they automatically get the prize. So I'm going to go ahead, hit that intro for this segment here, and get started. All right, we got Flavio dancing again in the background, doing his little woo, you know. All right, guys. So, are you guys feeling psychic right now? Maybe a little psychotic, but
not at all.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Who wants to go first? Justin or Zord? Zord.
Let Zord go first. I've been going first a lot. I want to hear Zord.
Okay.
And also I want to keep thinking about it, so I need some time.
Okay.
Okay.
Use your psychic abilities here. What's going to happen?
Another 80s or 90s. I'm gonna go with Terminator.
Oh man, dude.
Either T1 or T2 has to be it.
Dude, I hope he's right.
Based off like how they're reissuing everything. They already did RoboCop, Jack Sparrow, Back to the Future, bro. They gotta do it. It's just like it's only a matter of time. They gotta do one out of pocket.
Now, is this going to be a Terminator artisan somehow? Or do you need to have long hair to be artisan?
I wouldn't be surprised if they do artisan. Because like the part where they cut off his head to reveal his chip, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that.
I think that's kind of like, I don't think that's all the way true there with the long hair artisan thing. I think if they do it, if they can do it, I think they can do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people are banking on that statement that it's like, oh, they only can.
The only reason I bank on that statement is because they, like, for most of the figures that they've announced with artisan, the non-rooted hair is non-artisan. Do you know what I mean? So the only thing that really makes them different is the rooted hair.
But you got to think about it too. They could be knocking off all the long-haired figures first just because it's easy and they know they can just do those quickly because they're just flow. You know what I
But
mean?
if I'm paying for artisan and it's a hair thing, and somebody says, "Here's a Lex Luthor," I'm not gonna buy it.
Wait,
Dude,
which
they
one?
might
Which
the
one?
stubble.
No,
Oh, wait a minute, Jesse Eisenberg, bro.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
I mean, we all saw, yeah.
I mean, could you imagine? No offense, Brick, but like having to
What do you
pay
mean,
for
no
an
offense?
artist.
I got some hair.
No, but I'm saying having to pay for an artisan with a haircut like that. Like, why would I like for that little bit of hair?
Right.
Dude, but think about it. Like, think about the Wolverine base, like with that like fake AstroTurf. Like they could just
Yeah, but I don't want to pay artisan prices for that.
You know what? Speaking of
I want a
short hair,
long mane, dude. I want a big old beard or something, man, for that price
dude,
point.
it would be crazy if they do an artisan for Wolverine.
dude,
That
they
would be
Now
could.
that would make sense,
nuts.
dude, because he's got chest hair, he's got
Oh my
hair
god!
everywhere.
For the
Yeah.
new one for the movie,
Dude, give me an
You're
Austin
onto
Powers
something.
artisan.
Yeah, dude.
Figure
That's
with
what
the
I'm
chest
talking
hair.
about. That's what I'm talking about, Flavio. I need hair, just crazy hair everywhere, man. I mean, that's what the big selling point is.
well, all right,
Artisan.
hang on. Before we go on, like continue to that,
Hairy hands.
I'm gonna tell you guys what I think the next artisan figure is.
Oh my
just-
gosh.
Okay.
Wow.
I think they would be dumb to not do the Beetlejuice one because it's coming out in September. Sideshow already has theirs. They did their original one. I think that's going to be one of their next ones. It might not be the next one, but it's going to be one of their next ones. Thinking about that the other day.
If I had to choose the next one, I'm gonna go Thor.
They are going to be 2.0ing that original 2012 Avengers very, very soon. I promise you.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so.
But the one that I want is Harley Quinn.
Mm.
That'd be sick. All right, how you figure? You
Yeah.
feeling psychic right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. World of Psychic, baby.
I don't know what the hell that just was. Have you ever started a joke and you realize it's gonna fall flat and you're like, gotta
Me
gotta
so
different.
sorry.
Fine grain.
And plus, all right. Let me think here for a second. Okay, I got it. Sorry.
Wow, that
Think for a second.
came very. That was clever.
There's something in my eye, so I wanted to close my eyes for a bit and regroup. I'm gonna go. I think we're gonna get an alien, man. I think we got alien.
What are you waiting for?
Bro.
Sorry, I don't know what took the delay there, but you already said it. Damn it. Okay, you said alien.
I think we're gonna get Alien, a new Alien movie coming out this year. I've already seen that. I believe it's Prime One, maybe, is doing like a statue version. I don't know if like I just know, obviously they're, we've seen both companies do that. I definitely think we're getting a new Alien figure. I think that getting that feral predator, I think they're gonna. That's gonna be my prediction. A new Alien.
Okay, so a new alien, a
Yeah.
new Terminator, two great predictions.
They got to
Awesome.
go back to some of this either they got to go back to some
Yeah.
classic stuff. There's not a ton of releases
Have
this
to.
year, man. So like they got to be doing 2.0s, whatever. It's the year of the 2.0 from what we've been seeing. So
I agree, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you have it, everybody. There is the show. I just want to say a huge thank you to the chat for sticking around, having a good time with us, and just another thank you to Movie Cannon in the chat who gifted yet another membership. Guys, become part of the Brickyard. We're having a lot of fun here. Also, guys, the panel is awesome. I'm so happy that I'm getting to know Justin from How You Figure so much more. This is not the first time that we streamed together. We streamed together on was it actually Hotline that we streamed together?
yeah, we were on Hotline together.
It was on Hotline. Yep. It was on Hotline together. And Zord, I streamed with you before on Wolfpack. Seen you on Evil Sneakers. So happy that you're becoming bigger and bigger in the community as like being able to see your face and just kind of being out there a little bit more. So
Yeah, dude.
happy to have you on the show as well. Flavio, thank you so much for being such a great co-host and friend. So thank you guys. I want you guys to tell me a little bit about your channel though before we end the stream. I'll let Zord go first this time. What's going on, man? You got any pre-orders? Got any videos coming up that you want to kind of talk about?
Yeah, right now I'm just waiting for InArt Batman to come in. I was planning to do a review on the Batman for Hot Toys, but I want to wait till I get it in hand, and I want to do both the review at the same time. I also have like a custom cape for Darth Vader. That just came in. I want to do a review for that too.
Nice.
And then,
Nice.
yeah, I'm just gonna keep posting. So if you guys see anything, I'll be posting more posing videos. But I am taking Fabio's advice, like or what he said. Like I have been thinking about it for a while. I do want to do more tutorial, more or hands on, because I think people want to see that more so than just a post. But yeah,
Cool.
I'm also a lot on Facebook too. I don't know if you guys see me on there. I do breakdowns as well. And if anybody here wants to message me about anything, I'm always happy to reply as soon as I can. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's
bro.
awesome, man.
Also, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody here.
Oh, dude,
guys are all
absolutely. And yeah, just a great time with you, man. Always welcome to the show. Always wanting to do more streams with you. So hopefully we can get in touch more often and do this thing. So thanks for being on. Justin, how you figure?
Yeah.
What you got going on, man?
First off, let me start off with the good stuff here. Awesome being on the show, man. So happy that you had me on. Very grateful for the invitation. I appreciate it, Brick. Been awesome getting to know you, man. And Flavio, like I said, man, I've been on. I think me and him were on Movie Canon stream together. Had a blast on there. Just really enjoyed talking to him. Patrick, dude, awesome. Finally getting to talk to you on a stream. I've been in the chats when you've been on streams, dude. So it's really cool to finally meet you, man. Hopefully we can talk again soon, dude. Keep up the great work. For me personally, I got the Vader in. I do a lot of first look videos. I'm trying to get better at my reviews. I'm trying my best. I'm just going to keep putting them out because the only way to get better is to just trial and error, man. So I'm just going to keep putting them out and hopefully they improve each time. And they're a lot of work. So I've said it a million times, just like with Zord, with his photography, man. Like you see the final product, but the amount of hours that go into like even a review, even a picture that you see on Instagram, there's a lot of work that goes into that stuff. So I have a ton of respect for people that are putting out reviews like constantly. But yeah, just for me personally, man, just very excited. I will be on Wolfpack Wednesday this Wednesday. I am so excited, dude. I cannot wait. I feel very grateful that people are asking me to be on their show, and it's just a true blessing that people are been welcoming me with open arms, man, ever since I joined the community. So I'm extremely grateful for all of that, man. So it's been a lot of fun and just love talking with you guys, man. So thanks again, Brick.
Oh, absolutely, man. Thank you. Flavio, what you got going on?
Well, man,
wedding.
Yeah, getting time to not here soon in 5 days. Well, 4 days now. We're doing that on May the 4th, so that is going to be a very awesome day. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be a ton of fun. If you guys follow me, you guys might see pictures and stuff like that in the groups and all of that. But yeah, thank you, Brick. Thank you for having me again. Since we've launched this show, it's been a pleasure. It's been awesome. I love doing this show with you. It's fun. I love having, all the different, guests that we get on here. Shout out to you guys that made it an awesome show tonight. Justin, Patrick, Zord, you guys are cool for sure. And it was awesome meeting you for sure, Zord. I know we talked in the past, but Justin, man, you are a hoot, man. You make me laugh so much. You don't even know it. I think a lot of people in the community need to have, your kind of personality. I think a lot of people are uptight, and I think that is what really intrigues me with you. You know what I mean? A lot of people need to just have fun with it, and you bring that naturally. So shout out to you.
Thank you.
For me, besides that, I don't really have a lot going on. I did just release
an unboxing today, which was the first that I've done since my injury back in February. So I'm happy to finally take a swing at things again. I was kind of a little bit rusty though behind the camera, so I was just trying to get the swing of things and get a feel for it again. Check me out on my channel, guys, on the House of Collectibles on Instagram and YouTube. If you guys don't mind subscribing, I would appreciate that. It helps the channel. I'm trying to, just do the best that I can and be the best me that I can with every piece of content that I put out there. There's a lot of amazing people like, Zord right here is one of the examples. You guys definitely got to check him out. Patrick, I hope, like you said, you're taking my advice. I definitely can't wait to be there on your post session school sessions, because I'll definitely be there and support you on that. But yeah, I just have a ton of, I'm backlogged on unboxings. So I have to start digging away with that. I don't know if I'm going to just kind of just fast forward and just do reviews instead of like doing full unboxings. I kind of want to do the full unboxing thing, but it is time consuming, but then I kind of don't want to give up on that. So I'm just going to kind of take it each video at a time and see how it goes. I don't have anything on the way. Just shout out to Sideshow. They're taking forever to send processing emails. So I don't know what's going on there, but I do have a head sculpt that's coming tomorrow, which that's a story for another day. But you guys know Brick, you probably know about the Toys Wonderland catastrophe that I had when I first got into the hobby.
Yeah.
But shout out to Toy Anxiety. They're awesome. They had a breakdown recently and it was something that I needed. So thankfully I was able to pick that up.
Nice.
I'll probably do a review on what happened way back then with that purchase, and then the pickup that I had from Toy Anxiety. But again, don't want to take up your guys' time anymore. It was an awesome show tonight, guys, and please stay tuned to the Bugle 6. It is a great show. We have nothing but awesome people that come and hang out with us here. So shout out to you guys, and thank you for having me as always, Brick.
For sure. For sure.
I just want to throw this out there, Britt. This will be, I'm going to see what all the fuss is about with this thing. I got the standard, not the deluxe,
dude.
but I got the standard. So Zord's got me hyped for it when he was showing that picture.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Goodbye.
My next review up. Yeah.
It's so worth it.
Can't wait to see that.
Zord, it's really hard to pose, man. No. So my channel, obviously the Bugle 6, it's typically every other Monday, every first and third Monday of the month. Obviously, we're in the 5th Monday of this month. This Monday had 5 Mondays, or this month had 5 Mondays. Wow, say that 5 times fast. This month had 5 Mondays, so I decided to go ahead and have a 3rd episode of the Bugle 6 in the month of April. So we will be back on next week already. So the first back-to-back. Next week, we have Hot Toys Hotline along with Collecting Madness. Going to be a good show.
Oh, dude, that's going to be a good one.
I also asked, since we will most likely not have Flavio, I asked if Movie Cannon can get on with us as well. Sounds like he's going to be able to get on. So going to be a fun show. The episode after that is also going to be fun. We got P-Rock and we have D-Lo the Collector. Yeah, so it's gonna be cool. I don't want to give anything else away in the future, but a lot of good fun stuff coming along, guys. I recently, about a week ago, did a video on Spider-Man, like what Spider-Man figures they still should be doing. Just something kind of simple but fun. Maybe you guys can let me know what Spider-Man figures you want on that video. And yeah, man, Wolfpack Wednesdays every Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. You guys know Wolfpack, baby. With myself, D-Lo the Collector, Evil Sneaker, and of course the Jedi Knights Watch. This week we have How You Figure, as he mentioned already. So going to be a fun episode. That's pretty much it, guys. If you guys didn't already know, real quick, just to say it one more time to drown it out. I had a flood in my basement. I didn't really have a lot of time to plan for this live stream the way I wanted to. it was, I planned to get some stuff done after work and whatnot. It was my son's birthday over the weekend, so I was like, I got time Monday, for a few hours to come home to my basement being flooded, and luckily these guys were able to make it just as fun of a stream tonight, but obviously didn't have as many pictures and didn't really go in deep with the dark sideline and whatnot, but definitely still had a lot of fun. I appreciate the chat for being there and talking with us, and of course this beautiful panel. I love you guys. Bugle 6 is the way that it is because of the guest and because of Flavio. Sure, I put a lot of work into it, but it's kind of gaining more momentum because of the people coming on and Flavio with his dance moves. So I appreciate all you guys. So thank you again. But yeah, guys,
Thank you, Brick. Appreciate it, man.
until next time, you guys know the drill, right?
Keep on bricking, motherfucker.
Keep bricking, baby.
Keep bricking, baby.
Keep bricking.
Keep bricking.